said that it's, that's him 100%. I mean, without me hearing his voice, I'm like, it's unconfirmed. But if you got friends that knew him and grew up with him saying it's confirmed, then I gotta say, hey, yeah, this is probably Brian Koberger. But I did send it into the FBI. I did clip that. I also went through 80,000 phone calls, found the number, sent it into the FBI as well, and they have that, and hopefully they get down to that information.
Good. Do you know that they are in receipt of it? Did they come back to you at all?
I know they have it. I've never got an email back yet.
What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the stream. Make sure you hit the like button as you're coming in. Sorry, yeah, I was maybe a little bit late. I doubt it, but I don't think I'm ever late, really. Because I don't ever plan the time. Like if I say I'm coming on at 9, then I am late. Yeah, I did say that in Discord, so I guess I am late if you've seen that. But again, as you're coming in, make sure you hit that like button. And I do want to dive into this case because you already know this one we cover here on the channel, and people tried to make a mockery of it, but fuck that. We made our mark on this, and 100%. I want to see her get the justice she deserves, man. Any kid that is brutally touched like this and made to go lay with a man up in bed like this, and they deserve to be executed. I'm just saying they deserve to be executed, and this is one of the main reasons why I do what I do, why I cover cases like this, or they even pique my interest at all, because I'm not going to say I lived the horror she did because I'm alive, but I can relate to what happened to her there. Now she's gone and she can't talk about it. She can't come back from it. She can't, none of that. So, again, I did want to touch up on this topic here and jump into the Madeline Soto story here tonight and things that we can't forget about, So shout out to everybody that's in the building that's coming in. What's going on, Fluffy? You said, is it just me or we running late? Oh, yeah, I seen that way earlier. What's going on, that girl? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate you coming by, my friend. Nice to see you. Brian, what's going on? Nice to see you. How you doing? How's it going tonight? How's everybody doing? Thank you, Raindrop. I appreciate you. Always showing love. Sarah, what's going on? Nice to see you, my friend. Welcome to the stream. Zombie time. I see D. Lisa looks good. Bad. Sarah, what's going on? Welcome. Stephanie, welcome to the stream. Thank you for coming in. Thank you. Angela, what's going on? All right. But back to what I was saying, right? Because I do want to dive into this. So, I've been hearing people talk and just bring up certain things of the case, but I do want to give a quick rundown of the case. Then we'll break down almost, every key detail that we can possibly dive into, and then maybe open up the lines, etc. But, I do want to get down to the key details of everyone, including the people involved, the timeline of the events, the investigation, and obviously the big question that I have, and let me know how the sound is on this right now. Did Jennifer Soto know more, right? Did she know more? Did she know more than she was letting on? Now, stick around because I want to hear your thoughts and I want to get into it. And I'm definitely going to open them lines and I want to hear from you on the lines too. And see what people are thinking. If they're there, if you want to call in, you don't have to. It doesn't matter to me either way. I got a lot to talk about when it comes to the case of Madeline Soto because we watched it unfold. We covered it here day one. I remember actually the first stream when they were searching for her body. I was the one who actually was covering that. And I know some of you found me through that, but not all of you. But you know what I mean. You said YouTube had the scream starting at 9:03. No, I got you. I got you. Yeah, that's because I set it up, and I probably should have waited until I was finished with everything just to make it public. But I wanted people to know I was coming on, and so they weren't like, "Oh, damn, Rev coming on tonight." He said he was. What's going on, Be Real? Welcome to the stream, my friend. Welcome. You say you sound great. Thank you. I appreciate that. You said the mom made them sleep together. Yeah, that's the problem I'm having here, right? And that's what we're gonna get into. So, everyone who is coming in, again, make sure you smash that like button. Subscribe to the channel, share this out there. They've been trying to knock your boy out the algorithm, but you know what? We're about to box our way back in this bad boy because I am the voice for the voiceless, baby. Ain't no one gonna take that shit from me. And in fact, I'm stripping my title back because y'all are doing it wrong out here. You know what I mean? But let's get it. Now, let's start with the basics. Who was Madeline Soto? Madeline Soto was a young girl whose life was tragically cut short, and her disappearance and the circumstances surrounding her death have raised more questions than answers. Law enforcement, obviously, they arrested Stephen Stearns in connection to the case, but many believe that her mother, Jennifer Soto, might not be as innocent as she appears, right? So we have that aspect of the case. What did she know specifically? And there's leaks and things out there that she did know. So, but I know these interviews that came out. I didn't see her live interviews. I've heard some of it, right? But I'm always deep diving into stuff. So when I want to go over something, I kind of want to play there. And I have part of one pulled up right here where, what does it say? Madeline Soto's mom feared Woody Allen's situation between Stephen Stearns' daughter. I don't think I heard of that one. But again, first we have Jennifer Soto, Madeline's mother. Who is she? What kind of parent was she? Right? There are reports about her past that raise some concerns. Now, some believe she failed to protect her daughter, while others suspect she knew something and kept quiet. Would you agree to that? Do you think that she knew something, kept quiet, and that's what happened there? Right? Is that? And is she not as innocent as she appears? And she never seemed innocent to me, to be honest with you, because a lot of us were like, she knew something. She knew something. If you got a fucking tripod set up upstairs and you're sending your daughter up with a damn your grown boyfriend, well, allegedly your boyfriend that you are having sex with, and you're sending her up to sleep with your daughter, there is something not right in your head. There's something not right in your head. That means that we can't leave kids around you. We can't trust children to be you. No, that's a no. Hell no. And they're doing that, and they'll let her do it again, probably, if she gets a chance. That should be the punishment, not be around kids, take your ass to prison. If you really knew about your daughter going, yeah, what you did because you sent them up together. It says it in paper. So that's the part that pisses me off, because it says it in the court papers that they sent them up to bed. Screw loose, cuckoo. She's cuckoo. That's weird. You said she knew something, but some women will turn the blind eye just to keep their man. That's a fact. But that's weird. That's weird. Bro, get your goofy ass the fuck up out of here. How about that? Fake phone calls. I'll shove a fake phone call up your ass. You're making up the most weirdest shit. You're listening to a bunch of goofies. You need to go ahead and go get your facts straight. Stop going off AI stuff and come back to me when you got a recording of me admitting to doing a phone call. Until you have that, don't accuse me of shit. Now carry your ass. Get them up out of here. Next. Damn, people are already starting with that. It's all right, though. I'm ready to cook them. I'll cook them all night long because they can't do shit but pull up AI receipts. That's the dumbest shit I've ever seen. But back to who matters the most, and that's Madeline Soto here, the actual victim of this case, the person who needs justice. They're over here worried about some goofball, a fake phone call for some goofy who wanted clout on the internet. Like, get out of here. But anyways, back to what I was saying about Madeline Soto and her mom, because mom looked weird in there. And then, the earlier reports of everything that was going on about Madeline Soto's mom was she seen her take a shower that morning. Oh, I thought I did. So what do you mean? Because at that time she was dead. So that would mean you would have knowledge that she was dead, right? That's what that means. Because at that time you said you seen her, she was already gone. From what we know, right? Correct? He said she served her up for him. It's nasty to even think about that you would do that to your own daughter. But to be honest with you guys, this happens more than you ever would ever know in the hood. I'm being serious too. I've been around, like, just going over to places growing up where I grew up at. I've seen some of the most weirdest shit when I was young that now is like, it's wrong, right? You see it, it's like, what is going on over here? And it feels wrong, but it doesn't register until you keep maturing and maturing and maturing, and you see all the things that are going on, because it happens all the time. They said it was like a twin bed. They should get a picture. I don't know. I mean, they had this shit set up though. So now we'll check the email. Give me a second. Give me 1 second, because I was just going over some of the basics for the people who didn't know, or don't know this case at all. But my question for the audience right here, right now, and I did kind of put this, there in the voting poll, but I do want to see what you guys say pertaining to Jennifer Soto. Do you think Jennifer should face charges if she knew anything? What is a fair punishment for that? If she knew anything, I feel like that she's just as guilty as him. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. That's my personal opinion. And that's, again, if they have 100% facts, right? Like if they have 100% proof that she really did fully know, then they got to do something about that. They got to run it up on her. They do. There's no way. Why wouldn't you? But I'm checking the email too. So it says, what kind of parent? Yeah, that's a good question. Right, exactly. What kind of parent was she? There are reports about her past that raised some concerns. That's where I was at. Some believe she failed to protect her daughter, while others suspect she knew something and kept quiet. Obviously, right? And that question that I followed up before was, do you think that she should face charges if she knew anything? That's for the people that are coming in. And then, there's Stephen Stearns. That's the man at the center of this investigation, right? Or is he? What's his history? Has he been involved in any prior criminal activity? What was his relationship with Jennifer and Madeline, right? That may be a question that you have. Well, let's break down the day that Madeline went missing. What do we know? When was she last seen? What did witnesses say? How did law enforcement get involved? These details are crucial, right? Do you think law enforcement handled this case correctly from the start? And personally, I'm going to answer this myself, because this is my question to y'all. And I'm going to tell you no. Because why was Jennifer not held accountable? Why is Jennifer still not held accountable for what happened, especially sending her off into a room with some grown-ass man who is violating her in the way that they did? And I've heard something, and I hope it's not true. But this is from somebody that I know that can get their hands on papers before other people can get their hands on the papers to this case. And what I heard blew me away, and it just made my heart do flips. That's what, yeah. And I hope that's not the case, but I do believe, I believe what I was told. So it's crazy. Thank you, Zanya. I appreciate you. Thank you for the love for the channel. I appreciate you, my friend. I always see you around anyways. Thank you though. I appreciate it. You said, how could she not know? I don't know. That's a great question, Sarah. How could she not know? You're sending her up with him. And then again, like, is she walking into that room and seeing this tripod set up? Come on. Walk in your daughter's room, you see a tripod set up, you got your man in there. Something. Was she, the real question, I'm going to tell you what my question is. Were you pimping your daughter out? Yeah. I think they should run your phone records. Were you pimping her out? Were you lending? Listen to me. Were you lending your daughter to him to pimp her out? What is going on here? Because that's what it looks like to me. And I could be absolutely incorrect, but damn it, that's what it looks like. It looks like she was getting pimped out. And this is a little kid that should be focused on school. And matter of fact, she's younger than my daughter. I think she's 1 year younger than my daughter. I would fucking kill this. I would kill Stephen Stearns. I would bury him for touching my daughter. I'd blow his brains out his fucking head. I'd run right through that fucking prison. I don't care. I'm telling you right now. I'd blow his brains out. And that's just a fact. Anybody who does anything like this to kids, and just people in general, you should never violate anybody or go, you know what I mean? Or do anything like this in any manner. And I believe these people deserve their punishment, and that's death, in my honest opinion. But hey, you said I like the watermark you made. I made a bunch of them. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate that. You said you're so very welcome. Thank you, Zonya. You said she was not mom of the year, but I don't think she a pimp either. Vona, and I don't mean like, when I say pimp, right? I mean, well, I mean, it sounds is exactly what I'm saying. I'm saying is she's selling her daughter to get some money from him is what I'm saying though. Like, is there proofs of transactions or something going on? Something's weird here. I'm not saying that that's 100% true. I'm just speculating to the aspect of, damn, well, you got a tripod set up, you got sex videos going on allegedly, and all this other shit going down, and you're gonna tell me that what? She don't know. How do you not hear your daughter being taken advantage of by somebody you sent to bed with, or you sent her to bed with? You said same. Ain't no doubt. Green Eyes, nice to see you, by the way. Thank you for coming by. And I did get your message earlier. I wrote you back. You said, no way, Jen didn't know mother's intuition is real. She needs to be locked up. And I agree with you 100%. I'm with you 100%. She definitely needs to be locked up. She definitely needs to be locked up. Let me jump to these emails too. If you got anything you need to email me, I need to look at revgangtruecrime@gmail.com. And any mods, anybody coming in here on some old negative, try to mess the vibe up type shit, get them up out of here. Block them immediately. We're not playing those games. If you don't got good vibes, then get them up out of here. Simple as that. We ain't hearing shit that you want to talk about from months ago. We're good on that. We're trying to continue to push forward. So any negativity, get rid of them immediately. Block them. Make them make other accounts. They can make 50 more all night long. You know what I mean? So yeah, nothing but good vibes in here tonight. And make sure as you're coming in, smash the like button. We're going to dive into a few videos. We're going to go over some of the, case discussion. We're going to go over some, maybe this paperwork, hopefully, if I can. Let me look at it real quick, though, just to make sure, because I don't want to go through anything too crazy that's going to, especially if you're saying it's not. Oh, hold up. Here we go. Okay. I got it right here. I see it. All right. So it says, let me pull this up real quick. Okay, so the circuit, you said this was filed today? Damn, it was today. Okay, so it says, motion to exclude any and all victim impact evidence. Can I show this? This just came out today, huh? I don't want to put it up if I can't show it, though, I don't want to, because I mean, there's that. Damn, you sent a lie. Good grief. Oh yeah, we got the paperwork over here. Okay. Shit, this just did come out today too, huh? You ain't joking. So it says motion for special jury instruction on mercy. Okay, I see that. That was from 131. Okay. And then there was one from today. I see that too. Or actually, I'm sorry. Yeah. Today. It definitely was today, and it was a motion to exclude evidence or argument designed to create sympathy for the deceased or vilify Mr. Stearns. Okay, let me save that, download it. I'm downloading all of them. Thanks. I appreciate you sending that in. Matter of fact, you know what? Since you got that paper handy, that means your knowledge and you have knowledge of what's in that. Now, I'd rather call up. I want to talk to you because you've been through this paperwork and I'm looking at it right now. Let's talk about it. 219-885-9693. Make sure you call me up real quick. You know who you are. We got to talk about that. We need to talk about that straight up. That's fresh off the press for real. I'm not joking. It is from today. So when they say they get paperwork, they're not joking with me. I know they're for real. Hold up. Go ahead. It's open now. You should be able to get through. I definitely want to hear somebody, you know what I mean? Like some of the things that you read over. Maybe you can go over those with us. Fill us in on those notes. That's what I'm waiting for. I don't see you calling in though. Hold up. Let me fix it. It might be on do not disturb on my phone, which messes it up. Okay, I see that. 24. That was a minute ago. Let's try this. Here we go. Can you hear me? Okay, hold on. Let me get you to where I got you on the screen, or on the screen. I'm at where I got you playing through, so that you could be heard. First of all, I want to talk about this.
Um,
Uh huh.
Hang on,
So
let
you
me
said there
just
was what filed today?
19 new motions by Stearns today.
Good
And
grief!
then there is 17 from the 31st. He has sent everything from, and there's several pages long. They're all e-filed, and you see all the e-file signatures. They're legit. I mean,
Yeah, I'm gonna pull it up. I
you
wanted
can
to.
pull them up. You're free to pull them up.
Well, I wanted to talk to you about it because I know you looked at it. So I want to kind of pick
I've
your
got it right
brain
here in
with
front
this.
of me.
I want to
Okay,
pick
well,
your
let me
brain
tell
with
you
it.
what some of them are, and you tell me which ones you want to pick my brains about.
Okay.
Because I'm kind of bamboozled by some of this too, because
Well, I got the
they're grasping, because the last one that was filed, I mean, there were so many filed today. We'll just start at the top. Defendants proposed implicate bias jury instructions. So he has a specific jury instruction that he wants. It's 3 pages long. Then there's a 7-page that was filed today. Stephen Stearns objections to the use of the follow the law questions to rehabilitate or qualify jurors.
Right.
There's another one, motion to strike the death penalty because it violates the state and federal constitution prohibited against cruel and unusual punishment. And there's substantial due process clauses, which is not true. But they filed it anyways. Then there is motion, 5 pages long, motion to prohibit questioning of potential jurors as to their willingness to render a verdict for a death penalty. Next one's 8 pages filed today. Motion to prohibit death penalty as a possible penalty. Next one's 5 pages filed today. Motion to preclude the state from using preemptory challenges to exclude potential jurors on basis of their race. That doesn't apply here, but they still filed it anyways. The next one, 4 pages long, filed today. Motion to preclude the state from motion to preclude the state from alleging discovery violations. Next one filed today, 22 pages.
Right.
Motion to preclude the death penalty as a sentencing option. Another one filed today, 3 pages. Motion to preclude submission of the indictment in any form to the jury. All right, next one's 13 pages. Motion to exclude evidence or argument designed to create sympathy for the deceased or vilify Mr. Stearns. The next one is 19 pages filed today. Motion to exclude any and all victim impact evidence. He does not want. I've read this one. It's 19 pages, and I can send it to you. But he is wanting the jury out for victims during the sentencing penalty phase.
Oh, whipped fucking dude. He don't deserve shit. He deserves a foot in his fucking
Madeline's
ass.
family or friends or anything else. And he is also on his witness list. His counsel, there's a motion filed today where, today, where they've taken depositions from the 3 minor children that went to school with her that the police interviewed. And I
Man,
know you've heard all
this
about that.
dude
They
is
call it
nasty. This
peer-pressure
dude's
schools.
nasty.
Yes,
I think
it is.
he's definitely gonna go down. But I like, what is he trying to
And as
pull off
I'm
here?
going,
Like, what are we doing?
and as
This is all that court legal bullshit where we already know what he did. Like, it just makes me want to
right,
go in there and backhand the fucking teeth right out his mouth. And I'm serious. I'm
right.
serious. This is
No,
how
I agree.
enraged these type of dudes make me. Is they make me want to beat them with my bare hands till they dead. Yeah, I'm dead serious. I cannot stand people who think they can just molest and rape kids like this. This shit makes me sick, man. I'm talking.
Well,
These are the type of people that
these
I could
documents are
get
for
rid
his
of and sleep
murder
good
trial.
tonight.
These are
I
not
can
for the
sleep great tonight.
CSAM.
Straight up. I could
This,
get rid of a faggot like this and get and go to sleep well. Stephen Stearns. And they can say whatever you want. Damn, Trap's going off. I don't care, but that's how I feel about these cowards. And I'm sick of these motherfuckers. I'm sick of them.
oh,
Because
I
you know
agree.
what?
I
The dude who did this shit,
absolutely
the
agree.
dude who did this shit to me, and why I rev up so much about this is still matter of fact, he's got a daughter and he's at home with her right now. And for all we know, he could be doing the same shit like he did to literally Maddie. So
Well, there's one
that's
in
the
here
stuff that
where
makes me sick.
he blames Madeline, and he does it. It's a motion they filed, another motion they filed to take the death penalty off the table, and he's victim blaming her.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's another one that was filed on the 31st of January at 4:12 p.m. Motion to allow testimony of the impact of the defendant's execution on his family members. He wants a motion to allow his impact from his family members if he were to get the death penalty.
You heard shit. Everybody's talking about the immunity for Jen. Immunity for Jen. You hear me? They're talking about immunity for Jen in chat.
Jen has only got partial immunity.
For what though?
She is, from being charged with the murder.
Her ass should be right there with his goofy ass.
Does not have immunity for the CSAM stuff.
Man, the moment somebody gets immunity
for that
type
a
of
life
shit,
sentence. They can charge her after she testifies, and that's when if they do it, that's.
I'm sorry, y'all. One thing I cannot stand is child predators. I want to beat them to death with my hands. I'm sorry, I do. Like I just want to just go off on them because. Like these people are all over, and the person who did this shit to me has a kid and is at home with them right now. Think of that shit. Like that scares me actually for the little girl that dude has, because he did that shit to me when I was a kid. I'd beat the living life out this dude if I seen him right now. I'd break him in half, straight up.
Oh, absolutely.
Straight up, break his ass up. But it's crazy because. And if you live in Virginia Beach, that dude's out there. If you go to the Haunted Hayride, you live in Virginia Beach, and you're in the 757, and you go over to what is it called? Hunt Club Farm. Go over to Hunt Club Farm. That's where he works. And you bring your kids over there. You never know; they might get touched up on and all different types of shit. Watch out for old Ricky Ricardo. How about that? Because that dude's disgusting.
You absolutely don't know.
Boy, that's why this case has always revved me up from day one. That's why it pissed me off just to hear the things. And then he put her in the vehicle as if she was alive and tried to sit her up. Like this dude's right. This dude's not right.
That I'm reading the motions, and a lot of these motions are bogus. They're not. I mean, they're not going to be granted. Because number one, they change. He wants a unanimous verdict for the death penalty. Well, that changed in Florida.
So, Mike, welcome, brother.
You no longer needed a unanimous verdict to receive the death penalty. He wants, he's filed a motion today to prohibit the possibility of the death penalty.
I agree with what she just said. I agree exactly with
Naomi. I'm not in chat. I'm on the documents. I'm sorry.
Well, no, you're good. You're good. Now she was saying that she could see predators when they look them in the eyes, and ain't no doubt.
Yeah,
that's a fact. That's a fact. Mm-hmm. Welcome everybody coming in. Make sure you smash that like button. We are covering Madeline Soto. There's new documents. I didn't,
I think the last one I sent you was just a couple of it's 19 pages long. It's you
But I
like
mean,
the
all it
first
is
4 or
about this
5
dude.
because but if you
It's,
want them all, send them all.
it's a bunch of shit from this goofy dude's lawyer of him trying to get some shit. Nah, man.
I mean, I have the state's motions and their discovery list and his, so I got both sides. Date of arrest. I think I've sent you that, the whole case file,
Mm-hmm.
the warrant booking, what he was arrested for, and then I did notice
So Trey,
to
let me ask you
seek
this.
the death penalty. Mm-hmm.
Was there something in some of these papers recently about these videotapes?
This is the ones, the papers you're looking at right now are there's 2 trials. One starts this month
Mm-hmm.
for the CSAM. The
Right.
papers you're looking at now are for the September trial for her murder. Let me go over to
Thank you,
the,
my
hang
friend.
on.
Mhm.
But yes, I did send you, and I redact it so you can show it, because no child's name needs to be shown, even though we know who it is.
Right, right.
Just don't do that.
Nah, that's always the right thing.
So where it's redacted, it's the victim's name, or any minor. Let's see. Let me get to
Tanya Thomas got a good point. Stephen Stern's parents are also to blame. They raised the monster. Damn.
Absolutely.
Woo.
Absolutely.
Wonder what kind of raising they did there. What's going on, Carissa? Welcome to the stream. As you guys are coming in, smash that like button. Continue to push us in the algorithm, baby. We, pedal to the metal.
I sent you both indictments for the trial this month and the one in September, which the CSAM will be first. Which that's another motion he filed in the murder case. Is that his conviction, because they know he's going to get convicted for the CSAM, not to be brought into the jury at the next trial. Let's see, warrant executed.
This dude.
But I mean, there's plenty. Let's see.
So the statute allows the victim or next of kin to speak at sentencing. The Florida Supreme Court is specifically held in. Who's going to speak? I mean,
well, some of those laws don't apply anymore because they've changed the laws.
Oh my God! If this dude, imagine if this dude got up there and spoke, I'd be ready to jump over. If I was in the courtroom, I'd be ready to jump over and bounce his head all over the table.
Right.
I'm serious. I couldn't.
No,
Not for these type of trial. I'd be ready to do. Yeah. I'd get in trouble. I go to jail that day.
Well, as a mother myself, I if somebody harmed my child or in that manner, they'd have underneath the prison couldn't hold me. So,
facts.
I
would definitely be at his trial for sure, Aaron.
You don't harm elderly, and you don't harm animals. Period.
No, I appreciate you getting the new paperwork over. Like, I just wanted to hear what was the most of the meat and potatoes in there. What that the people need to know about.
Oh, there's a lot. I haven't even.
I'll make a video going through it too. We can, we can go through it.
Of pages.
Are you hearing me? You hear me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No. I'm saying
in
general.
Look at it together.
We could go through it. Like, I'm gonna go through it. I'll make a video going through this new paperwork or something. But I wanted to pick up the meat and potatoes of what you got.
Together. I can put it all together and
because I could read it.
Bring it to you on a thumb drive, and you can pull it up on your computer, or if you have Teams, we can screen share and you can remote access from my computer and go through them. I don't care.
Yeah, it don't matter to me. I just want to.
I mean, whichever way is more convenient, but these are the actual legit 110% documents. And what I've sent you, you can see the e-file. You also see the e-file signatures.
Facts.
With the bar numbers from the state attorneys, from the his public defenders, their bar numbers. So I mean, they're all legit. There's no. These are facts. As far as the other case, the one that's coming up this month, the CSAM, he has 60 charges. Yes, I did send you all 60 charges, and you
I
might
seen
want
them.
to,
I
before
read
you
them.
put that on the screen,
I've
yeah,
read them.
you might want to kind of put a trigger warning, because they're kind of graphic. I mean, there's no pictures, but there's the description of them.
Right.
Put a trigger warning.
We went through a lot of the stuff before. I mean, not as of recently, but I'm definitely. I
Right.
mean, we broke this shit on. This is one of I think Madeline Soto is one of the top videos I've had on here before. One of them, anyways. So when it first
Well,
happened,
she
I was
deserves
covering the
justice.
chopper, etc. Like we were right there, right when it was going down. So that's why I
His
followed
jury
it.
trial is scheduled for September 22nd of this year at 9:00 for the murder charge.
At 9 a.m.
On September 22nd for first degree capital murder.
September 22nd
And he's
of
also, there's a
2025.
motion in here that he says that it wasn't premeditated, it was accidental.
Premeditated.
And not by his hands. So I'm gonna have to send you that one.
Not by
That was
his
a new one that was
hand.
filed.
So what is he
Not by-
saying?
he
Jen
didn't
came in
do
and
it
choked.
by it was an accident, and he aided in the cover up, but he didn't commit the crime.
Appreciate
So
you,
that's
my friends.
pointing to Jen Soto. In my opinion, it doesn't say Jen Soto, but that's just the way it reads.
He said that cat call thing he did was strange as fuck. Definitely Nancy. Good call in. He said definitely Nancy.
His jury trial for the CSAM for the 60 charges that I sent you
Yeah.
is on the 24th of this month at 9:00.
I got
His
you.
pretrial is the 12th. He has pretrial on the 12th, and then jury trial 24th of this month for all 60 of these CSAM charges. And there's 40 of these charges include 10 or more images or videos by a child under the age of 10.
That's fucking disgusting. Sorry.
All the
You gotta
way
bust the F word out. I
all the
don't
way
care. I'm
up
feeling that
to-
way tonight. Oh yeah.
All the way up to the night she was killed. From the
This
time
is
she was
crazy.
8 till she was killed. Yeah.
This is crazy. That just blows my mind that it was going on for that long.
Well, you can't tell me that the roommate, the grandfather,
Sorry.
the mother especially didn't know something was going on. I'm sorry. I noticed when my children, if something's wrong with them, if they just had a bad day,
Yeah.
you would notice if something serious like that was happening.
You would know. I feel like you would know. Come on, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Oh,
or
yeah,
you would notice
absolutely.
something being off with your kid.
You would definitely, definitely. And who sends their child to go sleep in a bed with a grown man?
Somebody who wants
I don't
money
care who the
is
hell it
probably
is.
pimping her out, allegedly. Allegedly. That's my.
Well,
I
you know,
really think that.
if you watched her police interview, I think it was the last one they did right before, like an hour before they found her body.
Mhm.
Jen Soto says it's okay that with the sexual stuff, but the murder's not okay. And then the detective calls her out. I mean, it's on video.
Oh, to say what? I didn't hear that.
That's what, you haven't seen that video?
Hell no, I didn't see that.
It's the police. Well, Google or you.
Oh hell no! Nah. Bury her under the jail. She's done for. I don't want to hear any more from her.
She is on. No,
nope.
it's done at the police department, and it's videoed, recorded, and she's sitting on the couch, and she's saying they even show her a picture, one of those graphic pictures of him with her daughter, and she verifies the mark on his hoo-ha or whatever you want to call it. But and then says that stuff was okay, but the murder wasn't. And then the detective calls her out on it, and then they found her body like 45 minutes later.
Accident, my
I mean,
ass. Exactly. Thank you, Rook. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you. You said Jen should be charged to the max, bro.
Yes, she should.
And thank you for the nice
Yes,
words,
she should.
Raindrop. You're too nice. Thank you. T-REV, I want you to remind you that you are loved, appreciated. Thank you for all you do. You never forget. You're amazing the way you are. Love you.
You
Thank
are
you. I
amazing.
appreciate that. Thank you,
Correct.
my friend. I appreciate the kind words, and that is uplifting. Thank you. Crazy, man.
And Carly, yes, I do agree. How does a mother not question locks on a bedroom door where she sends her daughter to sleep with a grown ass man? Yeah, who does that? She definitely should be charged and arrested, and I do believe she will after she testifies. Because she only got partial immunity. She did
See,
not get full immunity.
man, I don't get it. Like none of it. Not this type of shit is just not a joke at all. Like
No, it's heartbreaking, and it's
no,
disgusting.
the fact that
And what?
they're gonna do with these, you got to look at this shit from a court aspect, and the family members that really do love her have to sit there and bear the pain of listening to this idiot.
Right, right,
I
and
mean,
you know
did
he.
anybody really truly love her? Did grandma? You know what I mean? Like I don't know much about grandma. I mean, of course, I've looked as much as I could
I
into her as I
I mean,
could,
I
but
don't know any of them personally, but from
I
what
looked
I've
through it. You know,
seen, well, yeah, I have too. But from what I've seen, I think the grandfather, the one that owned the condo that they were living in,
hmm
cared, and I do think the grandmother and the aunt cared. But Jen Soto, no, absolutely not, because she allowed this to happen. And you can't tell me she didn't know. Who would not know something like that's happening underneath your nose?
What's up, Kelly? Welcome. I mean, she definitely. Come on, I'd put. I don't even want to say it because I say it way too often. But you know what? I put my life on it. She fucking knew something. How would
Well,
she? How
you
would
know,
you
to
not?
read
Come
these
on. How would
motions that
you
are
not?
filed,
You're not hearing your
well,
daughter up there being taken, her innocence being taken by this man that's been doing this for a long time. A long time. Not one time you didn't have one suspicion. I don't believe it. You already said she said that shit in the video. It's
yes,
curtains.
I'm
She's
sure
done.
anybody in chat's probably seen that interrogation video.
And you know what? Any woman who sees her that has followed this case might stomp her face right in the concrete where she stands at if she don't do no time. Promise you that.
Well, she's in hiding.
And she better be in hiding, and she better
They
take
keep
her
saying
ass
that.
over to Malaysia or somewhere and change her name to Gabigante or something. You know what I mean? Get you a whole new identity, grow you a mustache. She that's what she better do, because that's probably, and I'm not saying because of me, I'm saying because of the women out here might go and catch your ass if you especially know you knew that. Oh yeah, it's curtains. Nope, you had knowledge. I don't want to hear anything else. You had absolute knowledge. You are guilty. You should definitely do time. That's my personal opinion. With her admitting that, yeah, she definitely should do
Yeah,
time. I
I
don't give a
mean, watch
fuck
that
about no immunity.
video.
What immunity? What immunity? Did Madeline get immunity? Does Madeline get to raise up from the grave and come back out and get to try to relive life again? I don't fucking think
No,
so.
she
So
doesn't.
immunity that.
Well, you know, I just find it strange that, well, it just shows what kind of narcissist he is, first off, but
Facts.
that he wants to have the jury taken out during victim impact statements for the sentencing phase. But yet he wants the jury to hear the impact it's going to have on his family if he gets the death penalty.
Appreciate you, brother.
How does that make sense, and how in the hell is that fair? It doesn't make sense. That doesn't work that way.
It's like that's not even the question.
Victim impact statements are
Through the
read in front of the
question, do you
jury.
think that Jen Soto knew? She admitted it in the thing, so there's no, that question is completely out the window.
Anybody that has any doubts about if Jen Soto knew, please watch that interrogation video.
Shit, we could watch it right now. What do you mean? You know, which one? You said, right, I have a little boy whom I search from head to toe on a regular, not on my watch. You said JS.
It's just type in Jen Soto police interview. She's on a couch. There's two detectives in there, and I mean they get pretty heated with her.
The Trolls Bat Rattle. That's a
I
funny
think
name.
it was her third time being in there, and it was the
Mhm.
day they found Madeline.
You said I'm going to Florida. I just need a couple minutes. Mannerisms, nothing showing that there is something wrong with the situation. Maria said the teachers did reach out to Jen several times on how she would be sleepy and acting weird. Jen would just tell them it was the side effects from her medication. Yeah, I bet.
Stearns has subpoenaed them as well
Stearns, what?
for his defense. He filed a motion to
What's up,
have
Libby?
them for his defense.
Motion for his defense.
I mean, I can send you all of it. It's
she's,
just a lot.
she's trying to
But
go
I'll
in there and
send it.
defend him.
No, he's calling.
He's
Stearns
trying
is
to.
calling. He's trying to get them to testify on his behalf. I mean, they're summoned, so they have to.
Yeah, I mean,
When you get summoned, if you don't show up for a summon, or I mean not summon, it's subpoenaed. If you don't show up for a subpoena, you go to jail.
it's a fact.
You know, they can insert. They have the right to insert their Fifth Amendment rights. Though,
Now, as far as this,
if they
when it
don't want
comes
to
to the
cooperate,
when
but
it
they do
comes to
have
the
that right.
evidence, when it comes to the evidence in this case, what are the biggest things that stand out to you as far as what they got against them? You know, investigation and key evidence.
Okay, let me go to back to.
And now I mean like phone
I can't
records, the
see the
surveillance
chat.
footage. You know, they got her in the vehicle of him sitting her up. They got those phone records. They obviously got the forensic details. The Mr. Factory, what I used to call him, Factory something piece of shit. I
I'm
forget what I
going to
used to
his
call him, but
discovery there.
I used to cook his ass up every live stream. Mr. Factory Reset. I forgot what I called him. Mr.
Yes,
Factory
there's
Reset.
a motion in here about that. I'm looking through them. There's so many of them.
Mm-hmm.
State's response to
Travis Mount,
demand
welcome, my
for
man.
discovery, supplemental list, supplemental discovery. Hang on, I'm gonna let you know what they have. Okay, this one was filed on.
Damn, I pulled my shoulder working out earlier.
Well, that's not good.
Nah, it's probably because I've been lifting every damn
This
day.
was filed last year, March 20th of 2024. But this is notice of supplemental discovery, and this is from the state. Comes now the state of Florida and through the undersigned assistant state attorney, and hereby makes phone information available to the defense and states as follows: electronic incident report transmittal form, inventory and receipt for item C, search warrant, fingerprints, and photographs from Stearns, application and affidavit for search warrants, fingerprints, photographs from Stearns, evidence property report, inventory and receipt
He
for
did.
item C, search warrant evidence.
He did that shit on purpose. Travis, that shit was on purpose. All that was on purpose and a ploy. I don't know what, but hey, look.
But there's one there is one filed for his Google.
He's an idiot.
Where they got all his stuff off his Google Drive, where he tried to erase it and how they were able to retrieve it.
Welcome, Skate
And
Mom.
it shows he did 2 factory resets. He did.
I mean, we know why he was factory resetting. Yeah, I mean that's blatant. Idiot thought that factory resetting the phone was about to do some shit for him. Boy, he thought he was about to just Michael Jackson his way up out this bitch.
But
like,
what he wasn't banking on, it was backed up to his Google Drive. It was backed up to his Google Drive. And his dad turned over some thumb drives and a computer tower. I mean, that's all in here too.
I wouldn't be able to work I wouldn't be able to work an investigation like this if I ever went the route of a police officer. But you know, growing up, I couldn't work it. I'd probably want to smoke them right there on site.
Right.
I'm serious. Man, no bullshit.
It's heartbreaking. I mean, the death penalty is the only justice I see.
Man, Brenda, thank you for the 5 months. I know you do. I know you do, Travis. Like the real ones know what time it is. That shit's all falsified because you can't pull. There's not one message out there of me admitting to nothing besides on some fake ass AI created screenshots. You won't pull a voice. You can't pull up my voice anywhere or attach anything to my phone number with that. That's so it's all cap. I'm telling you,
Do
people that
what
are just
now?
people are out to no the shit that this old friend of mine that came in and tried, he prank called me and got away with it on the show. I didn't realize it was him, and he flipped it and turned it when I stopped talking to him because it was like he
Hmm.
came back around out of nowhere, and I was like, you know what, let me let this guy back in. He says he's doing good and he's talking to God now, so I let him back in, and then he called the show and pretended to be Stephen Stern's friend.
Oh, you told me about
Okay.
that. Yeah.
Remember that? I
Mhm.
told you that. And I was telling you about
Yeah,
the
you
creators
did.
that were running with it, and he put out some fucking falsified AI screenshots. But yet, I can't. What am I gonna sue him for? Is fucking Geo Metro? Like the dude don't have shit. Like I mean, I really could sue him because I got the email and I got the email and the fake number that he sent to me. But what am I gonna go take his trailer from him? Like I don't want to take that. You know what I mean? Like I really could go sue him for what happened and the type of shit that was spread on my name. But as I sit here and think about it, the dude don't have nothing. Like what I don't want to go. I'm not gonna go take everything he's got. Next thing you know, his kid. I'd feel bad for his kids or his daughter or his son. He don't even
Right.
but he don't have custody of his son for things like he's doing right here. You get what I mean? Allegedly.
Hmm.
This type of shit,
Yeah.
calling up, pretending to be a predator for somebody. I was
I
brutally
don't
raped. I
understand
was
people like
brutally
that.
raped when I was a kid. To think that I would have somebody
No,
call up and
no.
fake to act like some goofy dude's friend and pretend that they're okay with a kid being molested and they knew shit about that is absolutely sickening. And you should burn in
I
fucking hell for
agree.
that. And you're going to. But it is what it is. Like that.
Oh,
This
there's
is
a special place in hell for them.
when it
And
comes
I
to
am
these
so
type of
sorry, my
cases.
friend, that you ever endured that.
Well,
I
I mean,
can't imagine.
that's something that you can't control when you're a kid. Sometimes it just happens. I was 6. I was sent over to the babysitters, and that's when it started happening. Thank God that I had a grandmother that paid attention because she found out by the time I was 8. When I went down there, I said, "Grandma," the AIDS commercial came on, and I said, "Grandma, do I have AIDS?" And she picked me up and threw me in the bathtub, then came back in the bath 5 minutes later and literally got it out of me. She got it out of me of why I asked that question.
God
And
love you.
she
I am
she
so
put her
sorry,
three
my
she
friend.
strapped that 357 up and started driving straight to Virginia from Pennsylvania.
Well, if I was your grandmother, I would have done the same.
So I mean, that's what bothers me is like it's like knowing that type of shit that happened to me that people think that I would play around with some shit like that. But hey, I'm not here to convince nobody of nothing. If you believe that shit, you can whatever. Have a great night. I'm here to be a voice for the voiceless. Continue to pound not only the nonprofit forward, which this case is part of it for sure, of the motivation to make it. So is Sebastian Rogers. So is Idaho 4. And
Absolutely.
these cases are very delicate and close to my heart because it's just when you see the hurt and and a lot of people are like, well, you're just covering it for clout. No, we don't fucking cover this for clout. I cover it because I
No.
know the pain. I've been in the trenches with the pain. I felt the pain. I've seen the pain. If you've been around it, then you just can't. It's if you're a spiritual person and you actually care about people, it'll never leave. And that's just something that is never going to stop with me. So, people could say what they want,
No.
they could try to do what they want. I'm
Exactly.
here to pound your face right into the ground to keep pushing myself forward and teaching my kids that hey, you can help people. You can lift people up around you. Don't push the people down around you. Lift them up. Pick them up. Pick everybody up. Let's go. Don't, whatever. That's
Amen.
that's what it's about.
There's always going to be somebody that wants to tear you down.
No, always. I
But
mean, I know that. I've been going through
it's
that for a
up
long
to
time.
you to not let them do that.
Hey,
You see what
exactly.
I'm saying?
That's a fact for sure.
Don't let what people think or what they say bother you.
Well, it's not that it
Everybody has an
when I see
opinion,
it,
but it doesn't make it valid, you know?
yeah, no doubt. Well, I'm saying though, what is funny though is that people will go around and but I've seen this with other YouTubers, so I'm like, okay, hold up. People did this to Upchurch. People do this type of shit to all different types of people. This
I
is
don't know who
this is
Upchurch
part
is
of the
unless you're
game.
talking about the country person,
This
and I
is
don't
part of
listen
the
to
game.
country.
Period. This is part of it. And people are going to create shit. And if you let little shitheads into your circle, little immature people who aren't about what your vision is, they can come in and cause so much of a ruckus. And that's what I've learned. I've learned that,
Right.
to not let little pipsqueaks who are clout thirsty to come in. That's it. It's as simple as that. You know what I mean? I got to stick to being me because I try to help too much. And there's a point where I got to actually be like, all right, T-REV, you need to relax and not help. You're about to get yourself into something here. This guy, you could, especially when I'm getting a gut feeling about somebody and it's like, okay, I can kind of
Always
see
go
this
with your
person's
gut
on the,
instinct.
this person said they changed, but I could see they're still on the fence a little bit, but I want to help them. I'm one of those type. I want to try to pick everyone up around me, man. And you just can't save everybody. You just can't.
Right.
You can't.
It's
So
like
I'm
I
done
told
with
you
that.
before, you have a huge heart. And sometimes that huge heart, even though you're trying to do the right thing, can backfire on you.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
So you got to be careful. I'm not saying don't help people, just know who you're dealing with and always trust your gut instinct because it's always right.
Shit, ain't nobody getting me down. I'm good, y'all. I'm not down. I'm actually up. I'm good.
I'm
Like I'm
sending
like,
you a couple of pages of one more.
my thing
the
is this, like I'm healed from all of that. Like I was actually destroyed by my own people I thought were my friends, but I really found out quick that those people that you think they're your friends, they're not your friends because they'll stab you in the back quicker than you can blink an eye. So
Yes,
I mean,
I will.
so that's what I'm saying. That's the lesson that I learned. And I'm gonna continue to help people, but I'm gonna help the right people, and I'm gonna focus on the right thing.
Absolutely.
I want to give
I'm not
back
saying
to
don't
I
help
want to give
people.
back to the youth, not these idiots who are out here chasing clout on YouTube, who don't care about giving back. They only want to give to their pockets. They don't want to give back to the community. They have no mission. They have no nonprofit organization where they're dedicated to the homeless and they're dedicating things to put, you know what I mean? They're not putting money in different accounts to come and help families. So I don't want to hear from them. If they ain't doing shit like that, then they're not on my level or even in my category.
Right.
Or even in my
But
vicinity because they don't have a mission like that. These people are only focused on padding their pockets and paying their bills. That's it. And buying whatever they want. These people don't care about, a lot of these people don't care about these cases. And I'm not talking about the folks in chat. I'm talking about a lot of people who cover these. There is people on here that grift. There is people on here that are just here for monetary gain. And
I've seen it. No doubt.
exactly. There's people who are just here for just that. And that's not what it should be. You should, especially in this field, when you're covering cases like this, I feel like, this is where you got to jump. This is what makes me want to give back. And it comes from my Mima. I know it comes from my Mima. She always gave back. She always gave back. And every time I went with her, I would see her, pick up homeless people and feed them, etc. And it just, it's always been a thing. So giving back is going to be something that I do until I'm dead. And that's going to be in the family. I'm going to have my kids giving back too. That's what I want to teach them, is how to pick people up around them, but don't just, give people handouts. I'm gonna teach them the right.
But even when you can't financially help somebody, there could be somebody out there that's having the worst day that's thinking about ending it all. And the simple thing is, such as a hello and a smile, can change that person's whole day and outlook on life.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Kindness, put goodwill out there.
I still go to therapy for what happened to me to this day, but that's something that I know I need. That's something that I go, I have to have it at least once a month or else my life is not right. I got to be able to get, dump my thoughts off somewhere. But when it comes to back to this, I wanted, and this again, that's why
I sent another email. Let me know if it came through.
I'm looking right now. That's why I resonate with this case so much, is because of what happened to her. Like it's
horrific.
And the fact that mom knew, and then you start to hear things like immunity and all this, it even starts to enrage you a little bit even more, right? Because a parent knowing about something like this going on to this magnitude is crazy. and them getting immunity for it, it's like
Well, she's only gotten immunity for the murder part,
I
not
feel like
not
they
for
don't
the
even
6 rounds.
why though. They don't even need that, right? Like what do we need that
Well, I
for?
mean, she admitted that she let it. I mean, if you watch that interview,
No, my
the one
thing
I'm
is
talking
this
about,
though. Like they already know he
she
had the
admits
body in the
to
vehicle.
do what?
They don't. I mean, what testimony do they need from her? What testimony could they possibly need from Jennifer Soto to give her immunity for murder? That's my question.
Well,
You
they
get what I'm
can't prove
saying?
that she participated in it. From what I'm seeing, that hasn't been proven, but it is proven that she knew of the
Same.
CSAM, which carries life. That he will get life for that. And then the murder trial is death penalty,
Thank you.
and he will get that. If you see all the motions that are being filed as to why he shouldn't get it and how they're vilifying him and
Yeah, but this is
don't
gonna
want
be
sympathy for the victim, Madeline,
yeah, but if she
it's a
walks,
first.
my thing is this though, and then she's not getting no jail time, correct?
I'm what?
I said Jennifer's not getting no jail time, correct?
Not until after the first trial. I mean,
Well,
she has partial immunity, which means
fuck her partial
after the
immunity, man.
first
They
trial is
should rip
done,
that partial immunity
they
paper and shove it sideways
will.
up her fucking ass. She don't deserve no immunity. I'm
Well, when
sorry.
they gave
I
her
agree
the
with anyone who thinks
partial
so.
immunity, at the time they gave that to her, they were trying to locate Madeline's body. That is
Huh.
why they gave it to her.
So she knew where the body was then. Because why would you give
I
it
don't know.
immunity?
I have no idea, and the law enforcement didn't know. That's why they gave her partial immunity, and that's why she talked so much in that interview. She said
Something
she
ain't
did not
ringing.
know, and she wanted to believe that she was still alive, and she believed that he did the CSAM stuff to her, but he did. She couldn't believe that he would murder her.
What she was
I mean,
strangled,
what?
correct? Wasn't she strangled?
That's what they're saying.
Exactly.
Is
Now, somebody
that she was
escape mom was
strangled,
asking
but
in chat.
in the state of Florida,
Thank you, my
I
friend.
mean,
I
it'll
appreciate
come out in trial,
it.
but in the state of Florida, minors' autopsies are sealed. But they did say the cause and manner of death, homicide by strangulation.
I'm just kind of breezing through
And
some of
they
these.
do believe that she was CSAM after he took her life.
I got to see this part on this interview with Soto. Where is it at?
Did you get the other email?
Yeah, I did. I was just downloading them.
What's the name?
The name of it was Monday New or E-File Today New.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I got it. I was looking
Okay.
at it. It says
I just
Stephen
want to make because
Stearns.
I'm sending them
So
left and right, so I'm just trying to make sure you're getting them.
no, so it's saying right here, this one is comes now
And
the
I only sent you the
defendant
first 3 pages of the 21 pages of it. So you
in
let me know
this
if you want it all.
in the Circuit Court, Ninth Judicial Circuit, Criminal Justice Division. Okay, I see this. It says motion to preclude the death penalty as a sentencing option. Death is different. Stephen Stearns has been indicted by the state for first-degree murder. The state is seeking the death penalty. We know all these for sure. But that's from
Okay.
2/3/2025 today at 11 a.m.
Yes. And where they're going, I'll get them all put together and sent to you so you can do a presentation of them, but in the correct order.
Yeah, that's
The
what I was
ones
looking
that I
for. I was
sent
like,
you were all filed today, but I'll just get them all from the time of his arrest till current,
got
and
you.
you can do a presentation on them. But what was I gonna say? Where was we going? What were you saying before we got off on that one?
What do you mean? No, you're talking about getting them in order. But
Oh,
before
no,
that,
before that.
oh, you
Before
were
that,
talking. He said, "What? Hey, I made it at Pip Squeaks."
somebody in chat help me. I lost my train.
Well, yeah. You were talking about multiple things. I mean, we're talking about this case. How this? I mean, I don't know. I'm baffled at the loss of words of her knowing, and then the just hearing the word immunity.
Yeah.
That's
And
that's
I
where
mean, you
that's
watch
where
that
I start to
video.
separate. I'm like, damn, immunity. I don't even want to hear anymore. Like, I feel like she should definitely minimum 30,
Right.
and
Right.
that's a great. That's giving grace, in my
Right.
opinion.
Well,
So that,
he's also crying about his conditions in jail and not peaceful, and then
oh,
he's
what does he need? Some
sleeping
fucking
on a
baby
roll
powder?
of toilet paper. Thank you, Lo, for putting the trigger warning in chat.
What does he need?
That
Some
this
damn
was
baby powder for his butt cheeks too? Goofy ass, crying about his little shit in jail. Oh well, you done killed a little girl, dude. Carry your ass. You don't deserve nothing. And in fact, if you are in general pop, they're gonna smoke your boots.
he's not in general population.
Oh, I
He
know
is.
he's not, because they would have killed him. They would have already had him dead. He
Well,
wouldn't. He would have
yes,
never
but
went.
that's where I was going with it. From reading all the motions or part of them, I haven't read through every single one of them because they're very lengthy.
Mm-hmm.
But I've made it through half of them of the ones that were filed today.
Right, right.
They are gonna go with the mental defense.
Yeah,
That's if you look at the ones I've sent you, you'll see they're gonna go with the mental defense. He has mental health issues, and that
that ain't gonna work though. I don't.
doesn't work. It's
That
very
shit ain't
rare
working.
that works.
I mean, I've heard of it working, of course, and then it pisses you off even
It
more. But
works. It's very rare though.
right.
It's very rare.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, look at the Taylors for Business. They tried it with her. Did it work? No.
Circle.
No, that's gross.
That's a fact. That's a fact, Sunflower. Well, you said I went through the same thing with my mom's friend, who she is still friends with today, and she has kids. I'm still recovering. It pisses me off what happened to this sweet angel.
Oh, Ruth, I'm so sorry.
I tell you, barehanded, this dude's face beat this. You said my circle has become very small due to when someone shows you who they are, believe them, and that's a fact too. I should have did that 3 years ago, but you live and you learn. He said, my heart will forever be broken for Maddie. Everyone failed her. It's beyond disgusting
Yes,
what
I
her
did.
childhood was. And in my opinion, Jen has blood on her hands. Exactly.
Absolutely agree, 110%.
That's what I've been saying. And she's right. She's right. And that's how I feel about it.
Bewitched Munster commented, WTF about Maddie's sentencing options, ? She had none. That was decided for her by a couple of evil monsters. You are absolutely correct. They silenced that poor child forever. She has no voice. We are her voice. That jury is the potential jury will be her voice. And so will the state. Justice needs to be served for her.
Man.
The mother, Jen Soto didn't even show up to the funeral.
Homie thinks he's funny in here with that corny ass. Like, people just sit there. I know it's like, if you see trolls in here, or people just bringing up the most dumbest shit that has nothing to do with this case whatsoever, like, and they're talking about some drama, remove them, mods.
Mm-hmm.
Like, straight up, just smoke them up out of here. If they're talking about something that has to do with any type of drama or anything to take attention off of this case, get them up out of here. Send them on their way. Nobody cares. Keep sending the numbers right on down, because we want you goofies out of here. We ain't trying to deal with y'all. We're not trying to deal with those type of vibes. We're trying to raise awareness, not argue over whether you believe a video you watched or not. You know what I mean?
Right. Right, exactly. I mean, you don't joke or make fun of a case like this, or any case, but especially this one. I mean, she just turned 13 years old.
My daughter's age. What hold up, her what's Madeline's birthday?
The 23rd, I believe, of February.
Okay.
I think it's in the
23rd of February.
It's in if you look back to earlier emails of what I was sending you before, that has it has her birthday, and I just redacted her name. I left her birthday.
I got you. Good evening to you too, Shannon. Welcome, welcome, my friend. And Lotus Spider 7, welcome. You said I heard a few his parents, and it seriously makes me sick. Huh? I wasn't trying to make attention away from Maddie. I was just, oh, you're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. Don't apologize for that.
Good day, Shannon Grace. Thanks for being here.
Yeah, you definitely live and learn. That's a fact. Bing bong. I see one just chilling in here. I'm like, what's this weirdo doing here? Like, homie complains he doesn't. Homie's like, doesn't matter. Like, these dudes be talking smack on me, but yet be sitting in here just watching the stream. I think that's funny. That means you're an undercover fan. Coming in here on other accounts and shit, like nobody knows. Like, oh, that's weird. Come on, just
Right.
get back on your regular name and just come in and say, Rev, I'm sorry for believing these fucking idiots online, and you'll be accepted back. It's all right. That's all it takes. That's all it
Okay,
takes.
I see what you were talking about with
That's all it takes.
comment. Okay, gotcha.
That's all it takes for me. That's what I'm saying. Undercover fan.
Shannon Grace, the caller, it's me, Trey.
You said Jen didn't go to bed. Her daughter's funeral.
No, she did not go to her daughter's funeral.
Just well, you know.
And her grandmother has half of her ashes. She was cremated, and her biological father has the other half.
I'm just trying to get back on the roll. That's all.
And who does not go to their child's funeral? I mean,
Somebody who knows that somebody who feels guilty
somebody
about
that's
what they knew.
guilty.
Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yep.
Appreciate that, John. It's always a good one. You're gonna have people here and there that it happens. There's trolls all the time, man. There's trolls in huge streams that I've had. It happens all the time. Like that's basic stuff. It's basic.
Bewitch has a question.
I
I'm
didn't see it.
assuming this question has QQQ. Maybe do a live visual for her on her birthday. Respectful, only good vibes, good stories we can possibly find. Maybe reach out to dad friends. Absolutely, that would be beautiful. I think that is awesome. We should do that. All of us here in chat and everywhere.
Someone respectful, only good vibe. Man, I'll tell you what, I had some very I'm gonna tell you this right now. I heard it. I had some very, very, very intense sessions on the other channel with Madeline Soto's kid, like some wild
That's
stuff.
what I just heard.
Like some wild, like stuff that I wasn't expecting to hear. Like just
Yeah, I don't do that paranormal stuff.
No,
I
do.
believe
I
you,
know a
but
lot of people. I know a lot of people don't, which is why I have it separated. You know what I mean? Which is why I literally separated paranormal from here because of that, of the people. See, you have folks that don't. Okay, that's cool. That's why I made my own zone where I go do it. So, but I was just not expecting the things that I heard that when I've done the sessions that I've done. Now, there's some were just absolutely mind blowing to me. The responses, you just can't shake it. You can't shake that when you hear it. It's like, damn. Like literally, a dude come through said they're dating. It's fucked up. She knows. I asked about Jen. They said she knows. Like all
these documents, these motions and filings that I've sent you are very detailed and thorough, and they tell the story.
What was their excuse for not going to the funeral?
Well, now that one isn't it. There ain't no motion for that one. But from what was reported, now this is what's reported. This isn't from anything official document that I have.
Mm-hmm.
This was reported by local media that she was getting death threats.
Right.
So that's why she didn't go.
I got
But
you.
yet every other family member of Madeline went.
So this is
and it was private. There was it was she could have went. There wouldn't have been nothing to stop me from going if it was my child.
Good night, Tammy. I appreciate you, my friends. Tammy said, good night, T-REV. Love y'all. Love all y'all. Got to get up super early tomorrow. Sorry, I can't stay. It's all good. So that's a huge one that weighs on my heart is Summer Wells. I've been waiting for the day that we hear that too. Summer Wells, Sebastian Rogers, obviously, and there's a lot.
And
there's a lot of
Boswell, and that justice is coming.
There's so many.
There is. it's devastating, you know. And
Jessica Chambers? No, Jessica Chambers. I don't think her murder ever got solved. I think he got off on it. The dude that did it for real. Did you hear about mom and daddy coin
it's
they found in
yeah,
text
it's
message
crazy
between
about it.
Maddie and
Do what?
Stefan? No, I'm reading. I'm reading
Oh,
comments. Did you hear about the mommy daddy coin they found in text message between Maddie and Stefan? Like a coin parents flip to take
yes,
care of the baby. Says Courtney.
yes, and that's in Discovery. It's an Amazon that Madeline, and it's in Discovery. I'll have to send it to you, Trev. It's a coin that says mommy's turn, daddy's turn. You flip the coin, and it's who's going to change the baby's diaper or give it a bottle or whatever. It was sent in December of 2023.
Right.
So that's where the media is speculating that she could have possibly been pregnant. That's where that theory came from. But what law enforcement is thinking is that because he collected those Tamagotchi where you have to take them little digital animal thing, little keychains that you have to take care of and feed and blah blah blah. They think that's what she was referencing. You know, I don't know, but that's where that came from, and that is in Discovery that was his in his text and also on his Amazon history.
Really?
Oh yeah, they subpoenaed his Amazon records. Yeah, he
Interesting.
pulled it up, and yeah, she had texted it to him to buy it for Christmas. Can we have this? And that's in the Discovery States Discovery.
This guy.
I'll go through all these motions and send it to you. But that's where people are speculating that she could have been pregnant, and you know, if you've watched,
yes, I know that's been a big thing. And does anyone in chat think that? Do you think that she was pregnant, y'all? I know a lot of people had that, and that's what usually people call it. A lot of people have thoughts with it, and I've heard it multiple times. I'll tell you that much. A lot of people thought that she was pregnant.
I mean, Skate Mom Maddie requested it. Yes, right. She takes Stefan Stearns, and he looked it up on Amazon. Me personally, I mean, she could have been and then miscarried or something, because they have not charged. If she was pregnant, they would have added an additional charge for the unborn child. And there is not a charge for an unborn child.
That's what I was.
Like I said, her autopsy is still in the state of Florida because she is a minor.
Right.
But it will be released at trial. But if she was pregnant at the time of her passing, they would have definitely tacked on a charge for that unborn child, without a doubt.
You said I do. Oh yeah, that sicko bought her all those virtual pets. Yep, Tamagotchis.
That's what the coin is. What law enforcement believes she wanted that coin, the mom-dad coin.
I see people think there's people in chat that think she was pregnant. I'm telling you, she may have been.
Well, you know, before I got to reading all the documents, if you look at her birthday pictures from her life before she passed, she looks pregnant. I mean, she looks like she's got a little belly when she's standing in front of the cake. But then you see other angles where she's running around the pond, but at her grandparents' house, where she doesn't look pregnant. I don't know.
I hate to even think
would have
about that.
On a charge.
I don't even want to think about her being pregnant. Like, that's something that shouldn't even be thought about. That's just. I'm not saying that people shouldn't think about it. I'm just saying that's something I don't even want to think about when she's already violated.
The only reason that was ever even brought up was because of that coin from Amazon that Madeline takes to Stearns. That's where that whole theory came from, and everybody's ran with it. I don't know if she was or she wasn't.
She was so
Her autopsy
violated that
said,
it just, it's hard to hear it. I'm telling you, it makes you want to go drive right through the courthouse.
I mean, from the time she was 8 years old till death, and you have every detailed charge, all 60
No,
of
we
them.
we dove through a lot of it here way
Yeah.
before everything started really coming out. I'm
It's horrific, and I do not believe for 1 second that Jen Soto did not know. There is no way in hell.
Somebody times said, "Will they release if she was pregnant?" Though, wasn't there a seal on the autopsy?
There is a seal on the autopsy because she is a minor. Florida does not release autopsies of minors.
Mm-hmm.
All minors' autopsies are sealed, regardless if it's natural causes, accident,
Mm-hmm.
case homicide. They're sealed to protect the minor, but it will come out at trial because she sadly, her life was taken.
Yeah,
And that's
by
the
a
video
coward.
what you have up on the screen.
Yeah,
That's the one. And you'll see her. And she does this face
said
like
this-
she's
this is the
crying.
video.
That's the video. Yes, sir.
Let's watch it.
Let's go.
I haven't seen this one. I haven't seen this one.
What? It's gonna really blow your mind.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I ain't seen this one. I definitely want to, You say skate mom said he groomed her for so long. She's
He
most
did
likely
groom her.
thought that was her boyfriend. They could have talked to children for sure.
I absolutely agree.
I'm sorry.
And
I have this thought of
also,
pimped out money. I don't know why, but it just, I can't get it out of my head. It's like, okay, so this has happened. She's happened since she was 8, and you don't know tripods are being brought in and hooked up, and damn near a porno studio set up on your 8-year-old all the way up to she's what, 12, 13 years old. Get the fuck out of here.
okay, before you watch this video, let me say this. She'll say this in here. She had a friend that lived in the St. Cloud. Jen Soto had a friend lived in the St. Cloud area, which is where Maddie's body was found. There was also a known pedo in the area that sold child CSAM on the dark web.
Mm-hmm.
So they're trying to connect him to that and see if any of her images could be on the dark web and connect it to that
I
person
hope
also,
it's not on the dark
which
web.
links
I
it
hope
back
it's
to
not.
Jen Soto.
I hope it's not.
Oh, I pray it's not, but I mean,
But I feel like if it was, they'd have found it, correct? If it was on the dark web, they'd have found it, right?
Most of the time, yes, but not always. But I mean, they're being pretty thorough. So if it is on the dark web, they will find it. But once something's on the dark web, it never comes down. That's the sad thing.
Man. Nasty. It's nasty.
And they're in the discovery from the state where they pulled the stuff off of the thumb drive and the tower that was in his dad's storage unit.
Right.
There was images and videos of children as young as 3 years old being violated.
That's crazy.
I mean, he had them stored in a secret folder on the tower. So
that's crazy to me. I don't get it. I don't get how we're gonna continue to let this happen in this country to where, because now you have dudes that they're not committing the murder. They're not committing a murder, but they're sexually assaulting a child, and then they're getting back out. And I'm always gonna speak on it, because until it stops, I can't stop speaking on it. They're getting back out. They're able to come out.
Right.
They're able to re-victimize. They're able to redo it, which is why I keep mentioning the person who did it to me.
Right.
Because they
cannot.
I was
be
so young.
rehabilitated.
I was so young. The dude he's around a kid, so it's obviously he didn't get in that much trouble. Like, what are we talking about? Just because he was what,
Right.
17 at the time and I was 6, or you know what I mean? Like, what are we talking about? Like, this dude is a fucking
You
predator.
can't be predators cannot be rehabilitated. That's
No, but I
been
think
scientifically
it had
proven.
something to do with him being a minor, which is why he didn't get, which is why he has a kid right now and he's near that kid. That's the only reason why. I'm telling you, it has to be.
No, he should not be.
Oh hell, and he is. He's sitting with his daughter
I
right
mean,
now.
I
The dude that
believe
did
you,
his shit,
but that
the dude that locked me up in a room for 2 years straight. Literally, my worst nightmare, 3-4 days a week. Literally, the
will
dude that
pray
did that
for
shit to me
that
for 2
child
years.
of his that
I
he's not
I
harming
am
that
praying for
child.
that child of his. In fact, I've tried to bring to attention where he works at about this, but people don't. And you know what's funny is that she
Give
knows.
me
Her
the
name's
info.
Rhonda. Her
I'll get
name's
the word
Rhonda.
out.
Rhonda's my mom's old best friend. Rhonda, if she still owns it, I'm pretty sure Rhonda does. And she knows the story, which is crazy. Why would you even? I don't know. I guess because,
Well, we can talk about that, and we'll look into that because that definitely needs to be looked into.
well, I mean, the dude's literally up there as the Grinch grooming kids. I mean, that's what I see when I look at it, because all I can remember is what he did to me when I was when I didn't know what the fuck was what. And now when you sit there and you see that, it's like, okay, yeah, homie's probably doing some nasty shit to kids up there at this place in the dark when he's over here working at this haunted hunt club farm. That's
My
what it's called, Hunt Club
experience in the
Farm.
law field is if they do it once, they keep doing it. They cannot be rehabilitated.
Look up Virginia Beach Hunt Club Farm. That's where he works at. And look at the ratings on it. 4.6. It ain't really no fucking 4.6 if you got a damn idiot walking around who raped a kid when he was 17. When I was 6, he was what? 16, 17, 18. That shit, I don't care. You ain't fixing that.
He should have been tried as an adult.
You ain't fixing that shit.
That's a serious charge. He should have been tried as an adult.
Ain't no doubt, man. I'm telling you.
Stars Angel 57 says T-REV SS was on Telegram site the night he was booked into jail. And she's correct. He was on Telegram that night.
Stephen Stern.
After they believe she was.
I'm in Tennessee right now. You know, I live right by where Sebastian's at, where his house was, you know? Literally, I'm not too far from there. I'm talking to Sonny Hines in here. Sonny Hines said, "Are you going back to Tennessee looking for Sebastian anytime soon?" Yeah, we're doing a live on it soon. What's going on? If you do need help or a team, I'm right here. I'm like 15, 20 minutes away from where he lived at. I've been here. I've been in Tennessee for like a year almost now.
Right.
You know, but no,
Well, Angela said that none of them changed. That there's no rehabilitation.
There isn't. He said about to be live. I appreciate you, Travis.
Good looking, boy. I'm a California native, and you are correct. Cool. They give them 25 and put them back in the community.
I mean, I can't. I don't understand how this dude is. Like I said, around kids, knowing, you know, we're sitting here looking at what keeps happening over and over and over and over again. I'm just waiting to see a story about the same cat that did the same shit to me. Like, literally, I'm telling you, like, people don't. It was proven.
They don't change. They reoffend.
They kept me so far away from it. I remember everything. They put me. I went to Christopher Farms Elementary School. They walked in, put me into the friggin' principal's office. They kept me separated as far as away from that case as they possibly could. That's what they did. Straight up. They asked me they asked me some questions. I told them what happened, and they kept me far away after that. They made sure that I didn't know what would happen, what the punishment was, and I don't like that.
No, they can't do that. We tried a case, which I mentioned this a little bit early in a previous live, for an offender who abused a little boy from the time he was 10 till he was 12 years old. And it was his dad's girlfriend's grandson.
Mm-hmm.
And we got him 81 years. He's not going to see the light of day. I mean, and that's That's what they all should
You
get.
about to play? I want to see this Madeline
Watch the
Jen
video.
Soto.
Watch
Yeah,
the
I'm about to
video.
play it.
I'll stay on here or whatever you want me to do. Just click the video and let everybody.
I'm about to play it right now. Hopefully it comes.
The Orange County Sheriff's Office for another round of questioning 4 days after her daughter Madeline vanished and 2 days after her boyfriend, Stephen Stearns, was arrested for sexually molesting the teen.
Here we go with the lag shit. It's because of that.
You want me to go through the whole timeline?
Yeah, we'll start
We're
with
good, we're
Sunday. Take me through Sunday.
Okay.
By that point, Jennifer Soto had been questioned by detectives at least 7 separate times. Her story remained mostly the same each time she told it, but detectives say they noted several inconsistencies as they sought justice for Madeline.
Damn.
White Crocs. White Crocs.
Blue or black?
I think black shorts.
Black shorts?
Yeah. Black shorts. Okay.
On the night Soto reported her daughter missing, the mother wrote out this statement for police. It says around 8 a.m. she saw.
Hold up. Why does this keep stuttering? I don't like that.
Madeline getting ready for school. Soto swore the statement was true, but in later police interviews, Soto said that she never actually saw her daughter that morning.
I was handed this form, and I'm like, where do I start? What do I write? And somebody said, tell them what you saw. And so I started with I saw. And then I wrote out what I wrote out. But it wasn't until later I was like, wait, I didn't see her.
Hold up. I need to hear that back one more time. Let me hear that back one more time.
And then I wrote out what I wrote out. But it wasn't until later I was like, wait, I didn't see her. I assumed that I saw her. I assumed that I heard her, but I didn't.
Soto now
Okay, so you assumed. She assumed that
insists she last saw Madeline.
I assumed. Is that what she literally just said? I assumed. Hold on, let me fix this. I need some buttons over here because these people are taking me a while. Hold up. Where's it at? Boom. Yeah. You said you assumed, huh? You assumed? Is that what she said? This is what we want to say to her right here. Hold up. We got a few things for her.
You fucking donkey! You fucking donkey! You fucking donkey!
You know what I mean? That's what we got for her. And then we want to, that with the cherry on top, the one thing that we all want to hear when it comes to Jen Soto, or at least I know I do.
Let that man cook.
We want to go ahead and hit her with one of these. We want to hear that. That's what we want to hear. Right there, And then you got to hit her with this one too.
What are you?
An idiot sandwich.
I wrote out what I wrote out. But it wasn't until later I was like, wait, I didn't see her. I assumed that I saw her. I assumed that I heard her, but I didn't.
Soto now insists she last saw Madeline the prior evening as the 13-year-old went upstairs to sleep in the same bedroom with Stearns.
So the living situation with them, I'll be honest, seems weird. It's weird to me.
Detectives questioned Soto about how she, Madeline, and Stearns would occasionally sleep in the same bed together.
Did you ever wake up and find them cuddling? Did you ever wake up and find them closer than you thought they should be?
They would snuggle, yeah.
Okay.
But we all snuggle. I didn't think
they would snuggle. All right, ladies. Realistically here, would you let your boyfriend, who is not the father of your daughter, snuggle with your daughter? Yes or no? Damn, take her out back.
I did everything right and they indicted me.
Nah, you didn't do shit right.
think that was that problem.
Okay.
Shut up, bitch!
Sometimes him being in his boxers, you would wake up and she'd be in the nook of his arm, or essentially in a cuddling position.
What's going on?
And you never found that weird.
No.
Okay.
Soto told investigators she originally did not feel comfortable with Madeline spending the night alone with Stearns.
I had a rule. She wasn't allowed to sleep in his bedroom at all.
But over time, Soto says that rule went away.
And I kept telling her no. I'm not comfortable with that. I'm not comfortable with that.
I don't think we believe you.
But eventually, at some point, like we really want to watch. I forgot what movie it was. They really wanted to watch something, and I was really tired. And I said, okay, fine. Go ahead, but this can't happen often.
You said, hell no.
And yeah, I allowed her to go upstairs and sleep with him.
During a police interview the previous day, Soto made reference to a famous filmmaker who is married to the daughter of his former girlfriend.
I've always told him that my biggest fear is that this would turn into a Woody Allen situation where the
Woody Allen's
stepdaughter or the dad grooms the child, and the child then turns 18 and ends up running away with him. I told him like that was my biggest fear, and I don't ever want that happening. Like, you can't do that to me. Like,
Why would you say that to him?
because I never trusted. I grew up being told never trust a man.
A few days earlier, detectives let Soto see a photograph that reportedly showed Stearns sexually abusing her daughter on the teen's bed.
When you guys showed me the picture of her, I believed the sexual stuff, but I didn't want to believe that he had done anything evil to her. I'm like, no, what if he did this stuff fine, but what if she's still missing out there? What if somebody took her?
What you just said is the sex stuff is fine.
It's not fine.
Hold on.
After seeing the explicit photo, Soto says she told Stearns' father to hire an attorney for Stearns.
So he showed you photos of Stephen raping. And
No.
the first thought you had is to ask his father if he should get a lawyer.
Yes, he's done this to her,
What?
and that's not okay.
What? Did I hear that right? A lawyer?
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care. Let me tell
Bury that under the jail, man. Come on. This is uncalled for. Where is my
cap. Stop the cap. Stop the cap.
This is I want to hear later on in life that, you know, somebody should make Stephen Stearns their bitch for the rest of their life. That's what they should do. He should be in jail talking like this to his roommate.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to do that to you, Pookie Bear, but it's just sometimes you make Daddy so angry that,
you know what I mean? I want his roommate to be, and when he goes into prison, to be, you know, one of these type of people where it's like,
ain't no party like a Diddy party, so
Yeah, that's what's up.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to do that to you, Pookie Bear.
you know what I mean? Like that's what we want. You want you to be Pookie Bear up there for the rest of your fucking life. You can be Pookie Bear. You can be the Dookie Bear because your ass deserves it. Kill that mother. But he's not. He's gonna be sitting in a cell and hiding away, and we already know. We know.
But I swore she was still. I felt in my body she was still alive. She was still out there. I told Chris to get him a lawyer because I felt like you guys were chasing the wrong person, but you weren't. You're not.
We showed you a picture. Whether she wants to do it or not, that is not consensual. And you prioritized him again. You prioritized him by offering him or telling his dad to get him a lawyer. Not what the f did he do? Not, hey, we need to figure out what happened. No, let's protect Stefan.
That's stupid.
No, that's not shock. That is your natural instinct to protect Stefan.
That's bullshit.
I don't care about.
Yeah, you're not, and if that, you know what, with the way that he said that, and if that's, I'm telling you, your natural instinct was to protect Stefan, and that means you definitely know some information, and that's why you're being that way. Period. And that my mind won't change on that.
Him. I want him to go to jail. I want the worst thing possible to happen to him in jail. I know what happens to predators in jail. Like, I'm ready for that. Like, Please, I don't give a about him. I'm not protecting him.
Detectives repeatedly
Cool with
asked
it.
Soto where Madeline's body might be hidden.
If I knew anything, I promise you, I would tell you. Like, I am willing to take a lie detector test, whatever the you want, but I don't know anything. He's never mentioned anything. I've
Exactly.
never seen any signs. I tried watching her like a hawk. I thought I was doing a good job, but I wasn't.
How can we believe?
Hold up. Did she say the sex stuff was fine? I thought she said she believed it. Hold on, here it is.
I believed the sexual stuff, but I didn't want to believe that he had.
So you're saying, hold on, I had to run that back. You said the sexual. When I read that, I'm like, hold up. I just remember hearing something similar to that. So I'm gonna run it back. But I don't remember hearing that direct part.
Done anything evil to her? I'm like, no. What if he did this stuff?
Like, why is this lagging, bro? This is it's making me mad.
Fine, but what if she's still missing out there? What if somebody took her?
What you just said is the sex stuff is fine.
Yep. Right there. Okay, yeah, there it is right there. There it is right there. Hold up, we're gonna play that. Give me 1 second, because I'm about to put this code in that Brian sent me, so we could get rid of this BS. Brian, where you at there, Brian? I'm looking for that message you sent me before, so I can copy and paste that bad boy and put it back in there. Try to get it going back again, because it's lagging again. It's weird. It shouldn't be lagging like that either. 1 second, brother. Pulling it up right now.
Her daughter.
I believed the sexual stuff, but I didn't want to believe that he had done anything evil to her. I'm like, no. What if he did this stuff? Fine, but what if she's still missing out there? What if somebody took her?
What you just said is the sex stuff is fine.
It's not fine.
After seeing the explicit photo, Soto says she told Stearns' father to hire an attorney for Stearns.
So we showed you photos of Stefan raping.
No.
The first thought you had is to ask his father if he should get a lawyer?
Yes, he's done this to her, and that's not okay.
Hell no, it's not.
But I swore she was still, I felt in my body she was still alive. She was still out there. I told Chris to get him a lawyer because I felt like you guys were chasing the wrong person. But you weren't. You're not.
We showed you a picture. But whether she wants to do it or not, that is not consensual. And you prioritized him again. You prioritized him by offering him or telling his dad to get him a lawyer. Not what the f did he do? Not, hey, we need to figure out what happened. No, let's protect Stefan.
I was in shock.
No, it's not shock. That is your natural instinct to protect Stefan.
All right,
I don't care about him. I want him to go to jail. I want the worst thing possible to happen to him in jail. I know what happens to predators in jail. Like, I'm ready for that. Like, please, I don't give a f about him. I'm not protecting him.
Detectives repeatedly asked
Yeah, you knew about the sex stuff, though. That's for damn sure. Because you admitted it.
Soto where Madeline's body might be hidden.
If I knew anything,
Let me go back on that, because she definitely did
promise
say
you,
that.
I would tell you. Like, I am willing to take a lie detector test, whatever the f you want, but I don't know anything. He's never mentioned anything. I've never seen any signs. I tried watching her like a hawk. I thought I was doing a good job, but I wasn't.
How can we believe some of the stuff that you're telling us? Or
Why is it doing this to me on the laggy BS?
believe that you don't know?
I don't know how to say it. I mean, I guess I'm stupid and gullible and very trustworthy, but I didn't think he'd be the type to do anything like this.
During this nearly 3-hour interrogation, Soto provided no details that would help authorities locate Madeline.
People get found. Sometimes it's quick, sometimes it's not quick. I'd hope in this situation it's today, tomorrow, Sunday.
1,000 megabytes per second. There's no way.
Just 45 minutes or so after detectives escorted Soto out of the sheriff's office, deputies in Osceola County found Madeline's body. But even though the missing teen had finally been located, investigators still had questions for her mom. During one final interview at the state attorney's office the following month, Jennifer Soto was given a form of immunity whereby nothing she said could be used against her. The mother insisted she knew nothing about how her daughter died. Jennifer Soto has not been charged with any crimes. Stay with News 6 and clickorlando.com as prosecutors seek justice for Madeline.
Hello. Are you
Okay. Now this is the one you were talking about. Or, hold on, let me pull this out too, because I'm trying to fix this. I put that code in you sent me, Brian, but you know, advanced sharing, PC. All right. I don't know if it did anything, but hey, you know how that goes. You know how that goes. All right. Let me see. You said what? Unsure who? She's a wackadoodle. That's for damn sure. Stacy says she's still even talking to him. She doesn't care that he did that to the daughter, to her daughter. Exactly. Exactly. It seemed like she was trying to make it seem that way, but it just wasn't even coming off that way. Like, even with the wording being that screwed up, the way that she screwed the wording up on there is crazy. Literally. Because she messed that up for sure. Oh, Pookie Bear. This was this was new body cam from Madeline Soto's disappearance. I want to see this. Came out a few weeks ago. It looks like Hidden True Crime. Shout out to Hidden True Crime, by the way. This 13 days ago. New body cam footage. I don't think I've seen this. And why are we lagging? What's going on? What's new? What's new?
you Madeline's mom?
No.
No. Are you Madeline's mom?
Yes.
Did she come home?
This is so bad. Lag.
Did she come home? No, you don't know where she would have gone. No, did she take anything?
See what I'm saying, man? This is going to severely make me.
Her birthday money is still here. Toothbrush, everything.
Okay. So nothing that she like.
Like this doesn't make sense,
Took
man.
with her and went somewhere else. Is there any place that you guys think that she would have went? Any
Brian, we need a new computer, bro.
houses?
ASAP. We got to get to it. Oh man,
The only friend I could have thought was
sorry, y'all. I could barely move to the screen right now. It's crazy.
I think Orange County PD already went to her house.
I'll never be able to function like this. This won't even. It doesn't even play videos. That's how messed up it is right now. Like, are we kidding? There's no way.
And talk to them.
Okay. Well, what's that address? Just so I can make sure they already check there. So they're trying to look everywhere they can.
Of course.
First name is.
Here's how the average man's life would change if he used pi
Oh my goodness, boy! I'm telling you, this is going
for 5 days straight. Day 1, he
help with splitting my screen using task view. Trying to get this fixed here, but I don't think it's you know.
see if I still have Google Maps pulled up to her address.
See what else? Yeah.
Did she go to school?
Wow. I'm over it. I'm so over it. Like, you see this? It's not doing nothing. It's gonna keep doing this laggy crap. Crazy. My bad, chat. This, like, I don't get it. You want to know what the specs are on this computer? I'll show you the specs on this computer. Hold up. This is what I'm dealing with. I swear it should be working way better than this. Let me show you the specs on this bad boy real quick. All right. So I got a 2.50 gigahertz.
Today? No.
Listen, this is the specs on this computer. This shouldn't even be happening whatsoever. Like I said, it's got a 12-core processor, 16 logical processors, virtualization's on. Yeah, we know that. Base speed is 2.50 gigahertz. It's not using nowhere near anything. It's actually lagging. I don't know why. Let me hit play. Let me see how much it's using. Not much at all. What do we got going on?
She was supposed to. She was dropped off close to school. She wanted to.
It's literally lagging actually for no reason because it's not. Well, I guess the video decode on GPU is going up, but we want it to be video processing, huh? Do I need to change it to that? Like, what's going on? Engine. Okay. Let's see if it works now.
Walk. The rest
Something
of the way.
I don't know is going on though.
By his car.
Okay.
Which is normal for her to ask to be.
It's an image.
Right.
But she never made it. I
have an idea to try to fix it. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm here. I'm here. I'm just trying to fix something real quick.
I went to the school to pick her up at the end of the day.
Because I know we don't want to sit here and watch no laggy crap like this. I'm good on that. So I'm gonna do this, right? I'm gonna go to here, turn that up to that, and then I'm gonna go over to this other one, which is the other display. Turn on display. We'll go to number 2, and we'll turn it down. We're gonna turn it down to there. Keep changes. Now let's see what it plays like. Looks weird, doesn't it? It still won't do it. That's crazy.
And she never came outside. I drove away thinking maybe she walked to my mom's office because sometimes she'll do that if I can't pick her up. And my mom's office is less than.
Yeah, let me try 100. Hold up.
What would you say? Half a mile away?
Yeah.
It's pretty close.
Something like that.
She would get there.
This is a shit show for me.
School ends at 4:04. She would get there by 4:35. The latest. She never got there by 4:35. I started driving around. I went back to the school. The school was closed.
Melissa screamed she could maybe walk to her grandma's house, but
See what I'm saying? This is definitely a shit show.
When the school was closed, I realized something was wrong. I called and I said, "Hey, did you see Maddie today? Or is she with you? Because I can't find her." And she said, "No, she never made it to first or second period." And I said, "What do you mean? I dropped her off at school." And she's like, "She never made it to school." And I said, "Can you please check with the rest of your friends, see if she made it to any of her other periods?"
We're trying to hear what you're saying, but this lag is just killing our vibe right now. So just give me 1 second, y'all. Hold up, 1 second. Let me just get to what I need to get to, because this is if it keeps doing this, I'm just gonna turn it off. Like that's how angry it makes me. It's not cool. It's not fair. It's not fair to y'all. Yeah, I definitely don't want to sit there and look at that dumb. So I need this to be 19, but I can't find it there. I need it to be 1980 by. I thought I just seen it. Okay. Okay. Found it. Apply. Thank you. Keep changes. Thank you. No. Sorry about the technical difficulties that I've just been having for so long now. They just don't stop. I swear they don't. They never stop. It just keeps going and going and going. Now it's saying that variable for okay. Maybe it's not in that no more. Maybe I did fix it. Bit with tethering. It says a higher rate gives smoother motion, but also uses more power. Does it have something to do with how powerful my monitor is? Because that's weird. If it is, I mean, we can take it down to here and see what it looks like. But let's go to 60 and see if it matches. We'll see if it matches over here, just to see if it fixes it at all.
Periods. At this point, I messed.
All right, let me take it back and see if we can get it to run right. Because this might be a fix. I don't know.
Hello. Hi. Are you Madeline's mom?
No.
No. Are you?
Nope. Looks like it's
Are you
doing
Madeline's mom?
Yes.
Did she come home?
What's that?
Did she come home? No. You don't know where she would have gone. No. Did she
Yeah,
take
see, it's still doing it. It's still doing it, man.
Any clothes?
Her birthday money is still here. Toothbrush, everything.
Okay.
Shoes.
So nothing that she like took with her and went somewhere else.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to put y'all
Is there
through
any
that.
place that
It's
you
up to
guys
you.
think that she would have went? Any friends' houses?
The only friend I could have thought was I think Orange County PD already went to
I
her
think I might
house.
see the issue. Desktop mode. Why does it say desktop mode? Like, I don't get that.
Up to them.
Okay. What's that address? Just so I can make.
Y'all, I don't think we're gonna be able to do it. What do you think? I mean, I can turn this shit off and just, desktop mode. List all modes. We'll look at the comments 1 second, y'all. It's highly disappointing when this type of stuff goes on during the stream. I can't stand it. It's one thing that irritates me more than anything is this. Good grief. Like, I just want to relax and watch this and catch up on some things, and you can't even do it. And then close. Okay. And it's still on. It's saying not supported. Choose a refresh rate. Still won't even play, so it's not doing nothing. Well, I mean, let's restart it and see what it does here. See what I'm saying? It's like won't even play. That's weird. I'm running at it. Listen to this. I'm running at 100 megabytes per second right now on Wi-Fi. Huh.
What's that?
Did she come home? No. You don't know where she would have gone. No. Did she take anything? Any clothes?
Her birthday money is still here. Toothbrush, everything.
Okay. So nothing that she like took with her and went somewhere else. Is there any place that you guys think that she would have went? Any?
Yeah. Nasty work. I'm sorry, y'all.
Any friends' houses?
The only friend I could have thought was, but I think Orange County PD already went to her house and talked to them.
Okay. Well, what's that address? Just so I can make sure they already checked there. So they're trying to look everywhere they can.
Of course.
All right, there it goes.
First name is.
Let's see if I still have Google Maps pulled up to her address. Let's see.
Did she go to school today?
Put it all on video
No.
processing. We'll see what it does.
She was supposed to. She was dropped off close to school. She wanted to walk the rest of the way because she was embarrassed by his car.
Okay.
Which is normal for her to ask to be.
It's an image thing.
Right.
Oh, I got it.
But
I think
she never made it. I
I might have fixed it.
I went to the school to pick her up at the end of the day, and she never came outside. I drove away thinking maybe she walked to my mom's office because sometimes she'll do that if I can't pick her up. And my mom's office is less than, what would you say, half a mile away?
Yeah.
It's pretty close.
Something like that.
She would get there. School ends at 4:04. She would get there by 4:35 the latest. She never got there by 4:35. I started driving around. I went back to the school. The school was closed.
The closest screen, she could maybe walk to her grandma's house, but that's a lot further.
When the school was closed, I realized something was wrong. I called and I said, "Hey, did you see Maddie today? Or is she with you? Because I can't find her." And she said, "No, she never made it to first or second period." And I said, "What do you mean? I dropped her off at school." And she's like, "She never made it to school." And I said, "Can you please check with the rest of your friends, see if she made it to any of her other periods?" At this point,
I'll do this.
I messaged her teachers directly, and I asked if any of them saw her.
Okay, we got it working I got it working better now. Shout out to Brian for the code. I had to go through a few things.
Two of them responded to me. One of them told me she didn't make it to his period, and he also checked her attendance for the rest of the day. She never made it to any of her periods. This is when I knew something was truly wrong because she was dropped off by him close to the school. She should have been at the school. At that point, that's when I called 911. This was around 4:35, 4:40. Police didn't not show up till 7:30, I want to say.
Up in Orange County?
Up in Orange County.
Okay.
And then at that point, that's when all the questions started happening. And then he took them to where he dropped her off. Someone in and out.
Hold up. Does anybody think it's that green setting, the efficiency that they're putting on this? Efficiency mode? Like it's like, what? Take that off efficiency mode. Like, what are we doing? Why does it do that automatically? I swear it's putting it in crappy mode. Let's see, that might fix it.
Outfit she was wearing.
Yep.
Sit in their parking lot for a little bit, like take a break from her walk because she was early for school, and then get up and then leave towards the school. That's as far as I can.
Okay.
But yeah.
Okay. Were you able to find his address?
Sorry.
No, you're fine. I know you guys got a lot going on. Did she take her school laptop with her?
She did.
She did.
They already tried to track it, but unfortunately the unit is completely powered off.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm sure you goofy little bastard.
Unable to do anything with it.
Okay. She doesn't have any other kind of technology that you guys can track. I'm sure you guys already checked
text,
that.
no nothing.
She
Normally
accidentally
she has her phone, but she left it at home today.
and that is normal for her. She's got ADHD. She's very forgetful.
Okay.
I always have to remind her.
We're kind of forgetful too sometimes.
I believe no. This is that.
All right, that should be good. Sorry, huh? But we should definitely 100% be better now. Hopefully.
How do you spell that? Let me see that. Gotcha. And what's a good phone number for if you guys have one?
Yeah.
Should have.
What's going on? Now it's doing it again, of course, when I turn the camera on, right? You gotta love it.
Don't do it! You can still earn income while learning how to code!
Mm-hmm. I'm sure.
I'm a janitor! There's no experience required!
Okay, no other family in the area except for
Grandma.
The existing family already up at the office and met with the cops.
Yeah.
The only
Nobody's
other
trying to
closest
run that
family member is my
conversation, though. I
sister.
feel
She
like,
lives
though, I'll
in the
tell
next
you that
neighborhood
much.
over. If you were to exit the back gate.
You know what I mean?
Next door, right over here.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you exit the back gate, the first neighborhood to your left, like
Yeah.
Hope Plantation.
Mhm.
She lives in there.
The office too.
Okay.
But yeah, she was in the office helping me with the police, and she was the one who actually went through her phone and her messages and was trying to see if there was anything weird.
Yeah.
We didn't see anything too weird.
Nothing weird. You guys haven't had any recent arguments?
Recently, no. Apparently, on February 2nd, she sent a few messages to a friend stating that she would run away.
Mm-hmm.
But it must have been
Wouldn't you?
from the messages. We must have been arguing, or I must have said something that upset her.
Did you
She
run
was
away?
very upset in her texting
Yeah.
her friend. But
Do you guys still have those? Or no?
yeah.
If she would run away, would you blame her? Like, come on.
And that's her phone?
This is her phone.
Oh.
I don't know. Hold on a second. It's wet.
This whole time over here trying to mess with this so we can have a smooth stream, and it's just trying to give me the hardest time. Party pooper. I can't stand that. And then it's saying list all modes. Again. I don't see no 19 by 1200 though. Well, I do right there actually. Okay. We'll try it. I'm willing to try anything at this point, dang.
Do you remember
Frustrating.
who
Starts with an S.
No, I'm just trying to see. It's
That's what
yeah, this is Sydney. Okay, this is her. See, I don't recall getting in a fight and saying this to her, but sure, we'll say that. I know. I mean, I taught her.
She was your daughter? Is that what he just said?
It's okay if I swipe now.
Yeah, yeah, that's your daughter. Is that what he just said? No bullshit. He said the guy passing and fixing in that tire, huh?
Where did she say that she wanted to run away? Did I just miss it?
Something that.
All right, we're good. I'm good for now. I'm not gonna mess with it no more, yo. I'm in the comments now. I'm gonna apologize to everyone in here because I've been so honed in on trying to just fix the friggin' lag, and I'm so just over it. I'm not even gonna stress it no more. If it's gonna lag, it's gonna lag. But this has got to come to an end soon for me to be able to really lock into these streams hardcore and be able to do what I was doing, because I can't do nothing close to where how I would multitask before, right? I can't. It's hard for me to even go grab any. I need speed, period. Speed. Gotta have speed in my computer.
Actually, I'm not sure where. I thought it was part of that conversation. Never mind.
I apologize to y'all, chat. My bad.
Her cousin telling Alex.
Do you guys remember what
Trash
she said?
lately.
Did she say she wanted to run away?
I need to step my game up, man. I suck lately. I'm gonna be honest with you. I fucking suck lately. I need to step my game up and really get back, like, because and the only reason it's so mad, you get up, right, and you're like, damn, you want to come in here, you want to get the cover and things, but you know you got to come into this laptop that's lagging, and you literally got to deal with all these little turtle back. You got to ride this turtle backs over here and wait for this turtle to get an hour across the street, and the shell gets hit, etc. There's so much I want to talk about, dude. Have the phones running. There's just so much, and then when you can't even navigate two of the things that you like doing the most, and you can't even do that. Oh my goodness. It's in Monarch. Like, I don't know. Maybe it is, but it's just irritating me. And I apologize, y'all, man. Y'all shouldn't have to deal with no damn lag on this. You shouldn't. I hate the fact that you even have to deal with lag and me being frustrated, messing up the vibe of the live. Ah, man. He said, Jen, you have the right to shut the fuck up. And you know what? I feel you on that. And you're absolutely right. So, Jen, this is from Pam 50 to you. Okay? Did you hear? Yeah, she said it again. One more time. Oh, also, she thanks you.
Fucking donkey!
Looked like one.
If Diddy did diddle dudes, how many
That's
dudes
what's
did Diddy
going-
diddle? According to my calculation.
No. Stearns is going to be getting his diddle did.
If Diddy did diddle dudes, how many dudes did Diddy diddle? According to my calculations, if Diddy did diddle dudes, Diddy diddled over 1 billion dudes. Oh, damn, does that mean Diddy's getting his doodle did? Oh, most definitely. If Diddy's found guilty, Diddy's definitely getting his doodle hole diddled by dudes with large diddles. Oh, Diddy done did it now.
Hold up, Brian. Man, are you saying you want to come up with my technician is in the chat? We got Brian, the technician, in chat. I'm ready to get us a high performance computer. We need to get that back. Shout out to Brian, because he's actually the one who got my channel up off the ground by building me a computer and sending it to me on the strength of just wanting to show support. Shit, I didn't even ask him. Homie said, what's your address? I'm like, damn, is this dude gonna come kill me? Just kidding. But no, I knew him for a while, and he came by. Or he didn't come by, but he sent it. But he came through, and it really actually was one of the biggest pieces of the puzzle of growing this channel right now that you guys are here on. In fact, it took a lot of phone calls. It took a lot of the Idaho 4 phone calls. In fact, it ran the whole Idaho 4 case up to the point where I got that other computer right at the end of before we switched over to other cases. So shout out to Brian for that. Brian was definitely looking out. That's a fact. You said in my laptop, it has a spot where you can put each program on high performance. I might just have to give you remote access later, brother, and let you go through here and see what's going on. Most definitely. This dude's gonna. Well, I don't know though, because they're gonna probably hide him, Maria. What they'll do is they'll hide this little bitch. They'll put him in a little dress somewhere. He'll be with somebody that did the same thing to some other little kid, and then they'll probably end up falling in love in a death row, whatever. That's how I see it, because they're gonna put these type of goofballs together most of the time. But yet the other, I meant to tell, and I've shared this story, but maybe some of you didn't hear it. There was a dude in New York. I think it was upstate New York. He killed this 3-year-old, and he only got like 18 years, right? But I think it was like 60 days after he was sentenced, he got murdered. They murdered him. They were like, 18 years? Oh, hell nah. And they spanked him, belt to ass, put him down. He said, oh, no, God, y'all got me in my feelings tonight. This case triggers me. And I see so many of you who have suffered the same. Glad you are all here, always praying for the and I appreciate you. I'm about to open the lines up because I'm not about to deal with this lag. So 219-885-9693 for those who want to call in. If you don't, I'll sit here and sing a lullaby to myself and cuss Jen Soto out and Stefan. I mean, that's easy for me. That's light work, But I got to get this fixed. I don't want to keep going through this lag. I can't even do anything that I really want to lock in and do. And that's irritating at the end of the night. Like, it really is. I'll try to keep playing it, but
she was mad at her mom. She turned 13 and like she was literally
Run away to the woods. That's what she said.
What we could try and do, search. If you remember what she said, you could try and type that in and it'll. So she said, "Run away to the woods."
I remember hearing that. Here we go with the lag. So now that, hold on, I opened up the program. When you open up the phones, you can call in 219-885-9693. That's when it starts lagging. Watch. We'll see though. I could be tripping.
No, that's Sage. We're talking about growing up and living in the woods, but that's not it. Okay, let's try running away.
Yeah.
Nothing.
What about just run? Run away.
Run away. Where?
No. Let me try it as one word. No. Let me ask my sister who actually went through her phone.
Okay. Do you have a recent picture of it?
Yeah, I can give you a few.
You know, can airdrop to you if you like.
No, I just wanted to see. Just want to know who I'm looking for. I know Orange County, they already have pictures.
Not doing too bad, bro.
We made these posters if you want. This is what you're looking for.
Hold on, somebody said go to hell. You strong person. That was on January 5th. Who sent that? Oh, okay. I see you. Shout out to you. I appreciate you. I know who you are. You're also not felon. I appreciate that. Thank you for the kind words. I'm glad that I could just, there's a lot of you that I could talk to. I appreciate you. Shout out to you. I'm talking about 769. I'm reading your text message right now. And thank you for those words of encouragement. It's just, T-REV KP was taking pics. Sebastian had bruise on his neck. Did you know Maddie was pregnant? I heard detective tell her mom she was pregnant. Where'd you hear that at? I want to see that one. I gotta hear that one. Huh. I see 501. I hope you don't got a gun over there. Okay. You said you haven't necessarily changed. Let me go back here a little bit. Oh, okay. I'll read that. I'll go through that too. I think that's Lotus. Shout out to you. I see you.
Would you be able to text that to my phone? Which one is the best recent picture?
The most recent was this one.
Okay. Do you want to?
I can.
They're all very much hurt.
Okay. So
They cut the voice out. I see as soon as I go up, though, it took me back down. Watch, boom.
Hey. Yes. I'm currently with Kissimmee PD. They came to the house real quick, and they're asking me about the text message where she said she wanted to run away to the woods. Do you remember who she texted that to, and like what day, so I can show them that?
How would you not know or remember? That's your kid. You would remember that conversation, I think.
Well, see, when I went to what I thought Tall Goblin, February 2nd, where she said,
No, homie didn't come in here and tell me that fake Jay was real.
what did she say? Where she talked about like.
You said it's all good, Trev. We're here. I know. I'm just trying to get through this. I was missing a lot of it. That's why I had to go back a little bit and try to catch up on it. It's frustrating, but hey, it is what it is. Everything that just shows you that you got to be patient. Patience is what gets you to where you need to get. So you know what? I'm just going to continue to ride on that patience. Let me go back to a page out of my own book. Patience. All you gotta do is have patience. Take your time. Patience. But yeah, lag definitely will ruin my patience. But let me just go ahead and tap it in. Settle it on down now. Monarch says it's all good though. I appreciate you though, Monarch. At least you're happy to be here. I'm always glad to see you. You're here damn every stream. I don't care if you're popping in midstream or what. You always make an appearance. I appreciate your love, support, dedication, and belief in me as a person. Thank you, Monarch. I love you, my friend. For real. Shelly said, maybe you can borrow your son's computer until you get a new one. No, I'm not gonna do that to my boy, man. I didn't, but you know how I feel like I feel like a POS after I went out there and bought him and got him that computer to go in there and just snatch it. Nah, I'm not gonna do that to that boy. I'd rather sit here and go without, not be able to stream than to take that enjoyment away from him because he loves that thing. And yeah, I don't know. That's just how I feel about it. It'd make me feel really bad if I did that. And I just something that I won't do. I'm not going to go in and take something that I gave to him. That's like Indian giving, in my opinion, right? I don't know. It just feels bad. Yeah, I'm the parent. I can do it, but I wouldn't do that to him because I know he enjoys that and he does his work on that at school, so we got to let him do that. He said, this piece of shit, just saying my mother would have been in jail if she knew what JS knew. Okay, yeah, Jen Soto. She would have killed a motherfucker. You're more than welcome. I don't know if you're talking to me, but yeah. Not the the detective asked about the pregnancy. A detective asked about the pregnancy. Where did I miss that at? I must have missed it. 501 is me. Is it? Lotus calling in. I would love to hear. Oh, I haven't ever heard from Lotus in a while. You said they played All Gas No Breaks on that YouTube channel you were on the other night. Living for the music, I'm just going with the flow and the Sam and the pen and yeah, I was going off on that. I remember that. Kelly said, see how he pulled his neck collar up, and as possible, I enjoy the live calls and chat. Sometimes, I mean, I'm gonna tell you this right now. I know this for a fact right now, as we sit here and we're here right now. I'm shadow banned on this channel, but see, the thing is, though, is the other thing that people don't know is that I've been shadow banned before, and I actually know how to break out the shadow ban. But it takes an army, so you gotta, when you come in, hit the like button, share, etc., and then I gotta do my part. I gotta keep dropping because I'm not dropping my documentaries like I was. I'm not working on any of that, but Think about it. The only reason I'm not able to do that is because I'm not able to work as fast as I was working at. That's why I invested into the machine that I had at the time, because I was able to cook. They were literally saying, let that man cook. That's how much I was able to make content. So imagine being able to pump out 5 times the projects that you were able to pop out, and then you get on here and you're over here like this. You know what I mean? So you're like that. You go from that to, you know, you get what I'm saying? So you're either bobbing and weaving, and or you're doing what I just did. You're riding the turtle, and that's what's going on. I'm riding the turtle. It's just as simple as that. I'm over here. I need to bring it up. Matter of fact, like, where's that GIF at, man? Slow motion. Where's it at? Because that's what we need to see right now. GIF. Slow motion GIF. Where are you at? Where's that slow gopher looking dude? Yeah, there he is. There's my dog right there. Hey, come on, bring him up. Bring him up. Come and talk to us real quick, buddy. Come show everybody how slow we are tonight. Yeah. Yeah. Making me want to go do a music live right now because this is making me angry. No, there, right here. Here we go. This is what we look like tonight, y'all. Yeah, you heard me. This is exactly what we look like tonight. Oops. Oops. There you go. There you go, Paul. You know what I mean? Said not permanently. It's just yours. No, I know. I just don't want to do that to him. I don't want to do that to him. I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do that to him. I just, you know, I get it though, but it would make me feel bad, and then I wouldn't even enjoy it. So then it'd be running smooth, right? I'd be in here running smooth, but then I'd be thinking about his feelings, and it would just put me. I wouldn't be able to focus, or I'd be worried about if he's upset or not. And I don't. You get what I mean? I hate having people upset. That's one thing that I don't like is when people are upset, especially people I love. When it comes to people that I love upset, that just puts me in a whole different mind frame, and I'm not able to do things, you know, or function correctly. I'm just one of those type of people. It's got to be okay. But no, you said, what's that? What is that? Oh, this is just this is how slow I'm moving the computer. I can't do anything really, and I'm stuttering on everything that I want to get to. So I'm like, just instead of getting frustrated, I'm just gonna, you know, pull up some funny things, comedy, whatever, for the moment, because I can't even sit here and watch this without it stuttering all the way through. And then when I finally get something working, it all the way down. I don't know. I don't know, but we're gonna get past it. Don't worry. It is what it is. We're gonna get past it. You best believe that. Soon I'll just have to. I don't know. Maybe I'll get a. I'm trying to think what I want to get as far as a pre-build. I definitely don't need nothing too crazy. I'd say something with like a 4070, 4080. 4070, take a 4070 Ti, something. I don't know. 4070 Ti ain't too bad. There's multiple things.
Me acting up and that she don't want to live with me, or that I said something about kicking her out before she turned 18, or when she turned 18. It doesn't say it. It doesn't talk about her running away into the woods.
What do you mean it don't talk about her running away into the woods?
Where did she say that? Did she ever say that?
In front of Home Depot.
Mm-hmm.
And log out Florida Tech from as well. That one.
What's that? Up?
It'll be 002 8 Alpha Yankee. Florida Tech. It'll be a white minivan.
Oh, okay. Okay.
What's up, turtle? Doodle, doodle.
Okay. Okay. I'll let him know. No, that was it. Okay. So what she had said was to Sage. Actually, this is Sage's dad.
There it is, right there.
To us, was that once she had said she wanted. Wouldn't it be fun to go camping in the woods and do a bonfire?
Trying to be.
So that's what she meant.
Hey, I'm trying to make up for lost times. with my kids because I'd missed out on a lot of times with my children, and I never could celebrate no victories that I've ever had in my life because of that gap. So that would be another reason. Best five is that why I couldn't, I couldn't do that. I couldn't go in there and just snatch his because again, I was absent for a decent amount of time in their life, not by choice either, not by fucking choice. I promise you that one right now. But either way, that chapter came to an end. I have my son. He's been with me for almost a year now. So, and then now again, I'm talking to his mom, and my daughter's acting up. So now she needs me to straighten her up. I mean, my son's doing good. He's doing great. He's been a very good kid. He's a very sweet boy, man. He's a very sweet boy. You couldn't ask for a better kid. I'm glad that he didn't go down the path that I went down. I'm so proud of him for that. But my daughter, this is the type of shit that I worry about. This case right here, because she's the same age as Madeline Soto, and these guys are coming around and stuff. Mom doing dating. Now, I mean, that's mom's right. You do your thing, but like it's a fear that I have, and then to hear these things is like she's living or staying with her boyfriend, skipping school, and I'm talking about my daughter right now. It's scaring me because look at what we cover here on the channel. My daughter's out here supposedly running rampant, and when I get a message talking about you're gonna need to take your daughter. Yeah, you're fucking right. Okay, yeah, on the way. What? All right. As soon as I get paid, as soon as the payday comes through, I'm coming to get her. As soon as payday comes, I'm picking her up. 21st. All right, bet. Say less. I'll be there. I'll be there. Yeah, most definitely. Because I'm gonna be the only one that can lead them into any type of victory. I think I'm the only person logically in their life that is going to make sure, because mom's got a lot to deal with. Mom has a lot of kids. No shot. I'm just saying, no shot. That's where I got to step in, Sherry, and do my part. You got a lot of kids. Let me put my kids on the right track. Just let me put my kids on the right track. I want to be the one to do it. I already know what way I want to go with it. I just want to support what they want to be and follow them into those dreams. Whatever it is, I'm gonna love it like if it was my passion. So if they wanted to go play soccer, even though I hated it, I'm gonna fall in love with it on purpose. Turn around and make myself love that shit, and I'm gonna learn the inside out of it so I can try to, be the best that I can for that. So, and that's how it should be. But all I needed. And that's another thing. Like, these people were attacking me this summer, and I'm not bringing up drama, y'all. Fuck drama. I don't want to talk about anything but drama. I'm just saying why people were attacking me. I was literally spending the most sweetest, beautiful, most precious time with my children that you could ever ask to have. And it was very good to have what I had. I was able to really go down there and take them out and do some things for them that I wasn't able to do for them for a long time. And that, it really soothed my soul. Even with all the people attacking and notifications and all that, like, I was just having the most best time, and knowing that I was getting those answers and the things that I wanted to have answered. I'm telling you this right now, it opened like this newfound happiness inside of me, because it's again, this has been a problem. Like, imagine being there with your kids for 6 straight years or 5 straight years, and then you're yanked out of the household because of issues between mom and you, and they're separated and don't have a father because, again, I'm being told 50 different things, and I'm not going to jump back into it. It's over with. We talked about it. We let it go. We move forward. That was yesterday. But at the same time, I had to know. I had to know if they were mine. I was told multiple times by her own family member that they were possibly not mine, and I needed to know that. And, I hit her up, and I just said, we got to settle this. We got to take care of this. We got to do this, because I miss my kids. I loved them. I raised them. I cut their umbilical cords. I signed those fucking birth certificates because I truly believe they're mine. Yeah, I did. And then I started having doubts, but you know what? That's because people were putting things in my head. I was a kid. I was a kid having kid. But one thing I never was a deadbeat. I promise you that. One thing that I've always been was a father in any way that I possibly could. I may not be, and nobody's the best, right? Nobody's the best, but you're never going to have the best of the best of the best of anything. Nobody's perfect, but damn, man. And I want to, this goes out to the Rev Gang family because a lot of you have really motivated me and we've talked, you know, the conversations that we had on the air. If you've been here with me for this long, you even know that during the Madeline Soto case, in fact, you can quote me right now and go back and run some of these live streams and you'll hear me say these same words. I can't celebrate anything without knowing those kids are mine. I've sat here and broke down and cried out my fucking eyes right on the same Madeline Soto stream, talking about literally, I just want, you know, daddy loves you. I've sat right here and did that. And anybody knows that. If you've been here with me and you've been watching me for a long time, you know what time it is. So, man, I'm telling you, when you get a chapter like that closed, right? It takes a hurt away from you that allows you to heal. But you know, you go through shit too. You still go through other stuff, and that's why this case means a lot to me, man. Because of the shit that I've been through in my life, dealt with, seen this, and that's why I related to this one, Audrey Cunningham, several other cases that I follow, which is why I'll continue to not just cover cases like Madeline Soto's, but Idaho 4, all the way down. We'll never stop. It's always going to be about the voiceless here. Voice for the voiceless. I don't give a fuck who believes me. If you don't believe me, oh well, just leave the channel. That's fine. I don't need anyone's approval. I already have people who stand with me, who know the vision, who feel the same exact way, who are sick of the hurt, who want changes, who want these pedophiles locked up, who is sick of these shit laws. And there's people behind me that want to give back. There's people behind me that want to continue to pay forward some type of kindness, because we live in a fucking cruel world where there's a bunch of bullies and everybody wants to treat everyone like shit, and they think they run everything and their shit don't stink. And it's a world full of jealousy. That's really what it is. You know, people see people doing this and then they're jealous of that person. It's like, when people you got to focus on you. I've been trying to tell people this lately. Focus on you. Stop focusing on everyone else. You know, you said if you do protect your babies, who will? Or if you don't, that's no doubt that I wasn't being protected at the time. So look what happened then to me, you know. I'm trying. Hey, I'll tell you what. It's almost been a year, so that should say everything you need to know. You know what I mean? You said they both look like you're twins. Thank you. I appreciate that. And allow you mature. A lot of you guys, that's why I thank you guys, because a lot of you have really, I wouldn't say you didn't teach me right from wrong. That's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is you guys, like the conversations, the human interaction, and you guys telling similar stories of things that I've felt or been through, whether it be about children, which I've talked to plenty of fathers on here who have very similar situations than me, right? Very similar. So, you know, I was able to resonate with some of my brothers on the live stream, some of my mamas out there. I call them mamas, grandmamas. We got them all over here. And it was so therapeutic to be able to talk to you guys like the humans that you are, because people don't have those conversations. Usually it's well, what do you think about this? And then when you start to talk about something else, people are angry, like, can you please get back on topic? Like, god damn. And this woman's over here willing to speak. She's not only willing to speak, she's telling her life story, and you're in the comments being rude. And you know how many times I see that? I always ignore it, right? But that's how I feel when someone calls up and they start to tell, like, hey, oh yeah, you giving me a voice. I want to tell you my story. And they start to get into their story. And it's like, man, you got to hear it. You got to just hear it. You got to listen to you got to hear the pain, because just because you went through pain don't mean somebody else didn't identify that pain either. And when you hear it, you'll understand exactly what they're speaking to you when it comes to whatever situation they were in, whatever pain they felt. And I felt that here a lot. I mean, I've had plenty of y'all have me in tears over the phone. Same people probably ain't even here no more. They're probably over elsewhere singing with smoke or some shit. Who knows? You said, Brian, you said it's a laptop. All right, I'll tell you what it is right now. Hold on 1 second. As far as the computer, let's go to the specs, right? I got you. Hold up. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Can you see this? All right, so you see this, right? It says Intel R Wi-Fi 6E AX 211 160 megabytes per second right now. But if you scroll down, let me go over here real quick, make sure ain't nothing. Okay. Damn, that did have that IP showing, huh? That's crazy. Memory. Huh. So I got 16 gigabytes. I mean, if you're talking about like of RAM, there's 16 gigabytes of RAM, 6.4 cached. I see that. It's 15% of the CPU is only being utilized. Maybe I need to turn that up a little bit. I don't know. Something's off though. I can tell you that much. Something's off. I don't know what it is, what threw it off, but it may just need a tweak. Like I'm thinking. Light, dark, app theme. Yeah, we definitely want dark. Oh, it says default start page. Specify which page is visible when launching Task Manager. Performance. Real-time update speed. High. Choose how often to update the system's resource usage report. Wouldn't you want that on high? Real-time update speed? I'm looking at the comments. I can't. What's going on, Michael? Nice to see you, my friend. I see the comments coming in, but I'm looking at this screen. You said that's disgusting. She still visited him. Oh my God. Listening to other pain or other pain is hard, but it's great. I like hearing what people gotta say. Yeah, they say that, but you know what, Brian? That's how committed I wasn't. That's how bad I wanted a family. That's how much I didn't have a family growing up. And my dad, like I said, my dad was always he was always gone. My dad was gone. I'm not saying my dad's a POS. I'm not saying none of that. He was just always gone. He had to work. He went out of town. He worked. He busted his ass. He pounded the pavement. Salute to my pops. He'll be on here soon too. I'll have him up on the channel. He's supposed to be coming on and doing a show with me because I want to introduce him to some of you guys, especially Rev Game family members who've been here for a while. I don't think none of you really got to have a conversation with him, and I've been wanting to get him on, but yeah, like for sure. I see what you're saying, but at the same time, my thing is it plays a pivotal role, man. It definitely plays a pivotal role of signing the birth certificate. But for me, I don't give a fuck. If I want to, this was my mindset when I signed those birth certificates, is that I want a family and I think these kids are mine. And I want to I just want to have that family that I never have. I want to have that structure in a house where I have a full-blown family and I have it in, because I'm one of them old school type people that see it with me and one forever. And that's how I wanted it. But of course, it didn't happen that way, right? And they're both with the same woman. I probably could have had 50 million kids by now if I was going crazy, which, I went crazy, but didn't have no kids. You know what I mean? But damn, I'm just glad that I didn't have many more, and I stopped because without answers, right? Without answers, knowing with those two, I'm talking to Lana and my bud in there, my little mini me. Well, actually, he's bigger than me. Like, I look up to him. I'm about to go see if he's awake right now. They gonna come in here and meet y'all real quick. Hold on, let me see. What is he doing? Let me see what he's doing. Buck up. Folks want to say hi. The people want to say hi, buddy. You know what I mean? Come over here and say hi to the people there, Bucko. Here, let's bring him in. Here he is right here. I'll let him come over here and stand next. There you go, buddy. What's up? I told you he's taller than me. Here, stand up straight back here. Look how much taller he is than me. Let me take that off the screen too. Let me take that off the screen. Boom. All right, there we go. They said, hey, Austin. You can see the comments right there, buddy? Mm-hmm. Just making sure you can see him. That's all. Why is it doing that? What? This computer is weird. But there he is. Right here. Look, hold up. Stand right here. Stand like... Let me move this up too a little bit so they can see that. So you can see. That's what I do. I always cover those up because I don't like looking at it. But there it is. Damn, boy, you tired?
Yeah.
You are? You look tired.
I'm getting very tired.
You was like, he was in here like, when I opened the door, he was.
Yeah, it's falling asleep.
But no, this is again, this is Austin Jr. Just to introduce him to you guys. And I love you, buddy. Give me a hug. I love you. I just wanted to show you off, buddy. You know, I just wanted to show you off. They were telling me to come use your computer because mine was lagging. I said, I'd never take his computer from him. I was like, man, I feel bad if I went in there and use it. That's his computer. Huh? Yeah. You know, you can always come in whenever you want. You know that, right? I'm just saying. I love you, buddy. You need anything? No. Okay. All right, bye-bye. All right. So that's a big boy. He's big. Like, I mean, like tall. Like, he's gonna be like my dad's height type. You know what I mean? He looks like me too, and because I would get, and I don't know, me and him both get this like weight thing, and we lose it weight thing. I could tell he has the same exact thing. I could tell. Hey, you're welcome. You're welcome. I'm glad I could introduce them to you, you know, my children. I've always wanted to be able to know the answers and be able to do it. But then you had cowards like old that fake dude, that fake DJ I brought up on here, and people that wanted to try to make me out to be a deadbeat and tell my story, which they don't know who I am from Adam and Eve, you know? So I knew that one day I'd be able to share my story with you guys, with me actually being able to tell it rather than other people trying to tell it for me. And that day, you know, those days are coming. They've been coming. I've been able to do that. And I'm glad that I'm able to do that because anyone who knows me knows what time it is. And anyone who hates on me is going to tell you the worst about it. It just is what it is. If you want anything, you come to me. But my boy, man, I'm trying to get him. Anybody out there, he wants to do, because tell me if I'm crazy, but I've been trying to really instill into him, and maybe I'm wrong. This is for all the parents out there. I've been trying to instill into him that I want him to figure out what he wants to be, right? And I'm going to read through some of these comments. I still see a few I want to read right here. But I've been telling him, hey, man, I want you to figure out what you want to be. You're 15. I said, when I was your age, nobody was prepping me for none of this shit. And I said, I really want you to know what you want to go for so I can help you reach for that during that time. I said, because I don't want you to go into the open world like I had to, not with no skills. I didn't have any skills because I wasn't taught anything. I didn't have role models. My role models were thugs. My brother Mike, a thug, dude that does, probably did about 15 years in prison throughout his whole entire adulthood. And then you take it back down to when he was a juvie and add that up, he maybe did 20 plus. So those were my type of role models. But again, to make it out of that, to be here, and to have the mindset, and to just have a lot of the beautiful folks like you guys in here that I see all the time, who I know are 100% loyals, and it's warming to have not only brought together a family type vibing podcast, because I when I talk to a lot of you, there's a lot of you I feel like that are my fucking family. And if I found out that people were being dirty behind my back, that shit would hurt me like my family. And that sounds crazy. That people would be like, you don't need to be that much. Come on, it's just the internet, man. It's fucking YouTube channel, dude. You shouldn't be getting close to people like that. You're letting too many people. Nah, this is different than that. This ain't that. Nah, that may be how you look at it, but that's not how I look at it. I don't look at it as just that. There ain't that. I look at it as I'm talking to people. I'm talking to people who have hearts, families. They have emotions just like me, and they want to be heard just like me. You get what I'm saying? He said he's such a cutie. Thank you, Delane. I appreciate that. You say handsome, tall, young. Oh my God. Yeah, I know he's tall. Don't remind me. He's taller than me. He tramples me. He does. He tramples me. He's definitely taller than his dad. That's a fact. He takes after his grandpa, kind of. My dad's 6'3", 6'2", big dude. So, hello, your dad loves you very much. That's my boy. I do love him very much. Imagine going, and that's another thing that hurt me, was walking around all this time not knowing, if I was his biological father. That killed me, but I never treated him different. But it did hurt me not knowing that. And that did leave a gap in my heart. And it did make me feel some type of way. And that's why I was never able to celebrate victories, because when you don't have answers to something like that, that can hold you back. And the fact that I was succeeding, and not able to enjoy myself succeeding because of the answers I wasn't able to get. And then I had people like Callie Thunder, which I call Mama Callie, who have went through some things and taught me some lessons and was telling me things about the rights that I have in courts. And that's why I love the fuck out of the Rev Gang family, because you guys have educated me. You guys have walked me into the light completely, and getting me out of that darkness, that little bit of darkness that I fight to keep getting out of, which is, we all are going to fall into little things where you'll trip here, you'll trip there, but you get back up and you keep pushing and you don't stop. So I appreciate you guys for being that motivation in my life to not only want to do so good for them and put out and be role models for others, but to not give up too. Because I won't do that. Never that. You said that's when parent knows not to discipline their grown child. What do you mean? That's when parent. That was 12, 15. You said I get T-REV, I'm 5'2", and I'm 6, or in my 16-year-old towers over me and I'm still growing? Shit, I'm short. I could bench them though, probably. Parents to relive their lives through their children. See, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Cheyenne, I'm actually against that. I'm sorry, but I hate, not again, I get it. Some people want you got these football players and they push them down. I played baseball. I was a really good baseball player. When I was 13 years old, I was throwing 80 miles an hour at 13 years old. And I wanted to be a baseball player, but instead I started smoking weed and I backed out, and I probably could have been. But I say that to say this, Cheyenne. People do try to live through their yeah, exactly. They try to really relive through their children, and that's why I told them both, like, look, I want you to figure out who you want to be, but really figure out what it is so we can start honing in on it. I don't want you to walk out into this world when you hit above age and you're ready to go, to be blind, to not know what you're doing, you get what I'm saying? Because there's a lot that comes into it. I didn't know that at the time, which is why I ended up homeless a lot. You know what I mean? I ended up homeless so many times, and never know. Could happen again. Knock on wood. Could happen again. Knock on wood. I'm not better than the next person. I'm not no rich person. People got me fucked up. I seen people searching T-REV net worth. T-REV's net worth. You probably make more net worth than T-REV. T-REV ain't on here making millions. Y'all are wilding. Some people were thinking, yeah, I seen somebody say that T-REV made over $500,000. I'm over here laughing like, bro, I haven't even touched 100K. What the fuck are you talking about? Are you serious? That just made me laugh so hard. He made over $1 million the last couple fucking years. If I did, I would have went and picked them kids up on a fucking spaceship and flew back doing backflips off that motherfucker. I'll tell you that much right now. If it made $1 million, are you crazy? You know? How tall are you, Trev? Trev's short. I'm like, what do you think? 5'6" in the mix? Something like that? You know? It's 5'6". I'm in the mix. You know what I mean? Something like that. But yeah. He's spitting image of you, Trev. I hear that pretty often. I've been hearing that shit pretty often, but hey, I'm standing up now because I'm getting this live had me ticked for a minute. I had to get my boy. My boy sparked me up though. Shout out to my boy. Love him to death. Y'all should hear him during the day. He's like he's literally like a little kitty, the way that he locks into after, you know, the games and shit. I'm gonna have to, I don't know. I don't want to say that. That's embarrassing. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not even gonna say what I'm gonna say. But there's some things that I want to check on just to make sure that he's okay. And I hope I don't sound bad saying that, but I want to know if he could be listening. Hopefully he's not listening right now. I feel scared to say it because I don't want him to think that I think something, or I think he's stupid or something, because I don't think he's stupid. He's a very smart boy, but I do need to get some testing done. I want to, you know, I need to get some testing done, and I'll leave it at that. You know, testing. That's it. We'll just leave it at that, and that should resonate to you on what I'm saying and what I'm thinking in my head. Possibly, maybe it'll ring over to you guys. But yes, testing to see something. And he's a very smart kid, though. Very, very smart. He's like a little man. I'm telling you, he's like a little boy. He reminds me of me when I was a kid. Still, so it's like, but I want to see if he's dealing with what I think it could be. Makes you better. I'm just saying. I see something that's different, you know, but I'm not going to talk about it here. I'll talk about it with folks in Discord, maybe, or people who join in there. That's because it's very personal, and I have my reasons. But lovely kid, very smart, very, 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 very smart kid. What's going on, though, Lady Writer? Nice to have you in here tonight, my friend. Much respect, no doubt. That's proactive as a parent. Nothing wrong with that. I just feel bad for even thinking. Yes, yeah, bewitched. Yes, absolutely. For a few reasons, but I don't want that to go undetected. I'm sorry, but I don't know how to bring it across. And maybe some of y'all can prepare me on how to bring that across. Maybe I should just be the one to put it in there. I don't know. I'm just trying to break him in with ease and do it. He's got the insurance, and I'm about to schedule it here pretty soon. Actually, I think I might just do it tomorrow, but I just didn't want to throw that on him at once. You know, I want to make sure he's all right, because I know that he didn't get taken care of properly, and he deserves that. He deserves to know certain things, and if he has some things going on, then I want to get him that help. He should never be left out there like I was. My dad didn't, to be honest with you, love you, Dad, but you didn't do that. You told me mental health wasn't real, and you told me that shit was in my head, and you told me a bunch of stuff that just wasn't real, and I'm not going to do that to my kids. I'm not going to shut them down. I'm not going to tell them that. I'm not going to do none of that. No way. And he didn't tell me, you know, anything was going on, but I was going to say something about how much is shared. I got you. What's going on, Donna? Welcome to the stream, my friend. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. You said, don't apologize. It's the right thing. I would love to stay and watch the rest of your live, T, but I'm dozing off. I got to wake up early. Have a good night. Thank you for coming by. I appreciate you, Monarch. I was thinking about flipping my butt over to the other channel and doing like a, pumping some independence or something for a little bit to chill, because I got to figure this computer situation out, man. We have a lot, like there's so many docu-series that I have to work on that I can't get done when this type of stuff is happening on this computer. I can't. I just can't. It's nerve-wracking. It's nerve-wracking. So dealing with that has just been getting on my nerves. Catch a Discord with that. And thank you. I appreciate it. I seen somebody said they cried. Yeah, that. Kenna, is that how you say it? Am I saying it right? Kenina. Hopefully I said it right. And if I didn't, correct me correctly. Thank you so much though for becoming a part of the Rev Game family. I appreciate you. Hey, we got to get this shit fixed, because it is just, I'm telling you, it has me so bent out of shape in my mind. Like I'm gonna get off, like I'll get off here and think about it all night now, how it lagged and how I can't do these certain things. And that's what keeps driving me back down like this when it comes to the stuff, because I gotta work super slow. Now it's like taking, when you're used to working on 10 and you gotta turn it back down to 5, then you might just even dial it down to 3 because it's just that slow. If you get what I mean. Either you don't, you don't. He said, drive to thrive. I'll get there. You got to work for it. It just is what it is. I was thinking about doing a independent late night music stream on the other channel, just going over and listening to some independent artists and really giving some reviews and kicking it for a little bit. But I don't know. What do y'all think? Who would join me over there, and who wouldn't? And if you wouldn't, that's cool. I don't care. That's fine. But I'm thinking about doing that though. Go do me a little independent podcast, something independent music podcast where I just listen to some independent artists or requests that you guys send in, reactions, something. That's what I'm feeling right now. Well, I take a break on this until I get this computer figured out over here and it's not stuttering, which I've had it not stuttering before, by the way. It just, maybe you were right about the virus. It could be a virus in here for sure. Could be. Hold on, let me move this over here so it's not all up in your face. You said, I will ask my son about your computer. He's a programmer. Thank you for that. I appreciate you. Poll is a weird question, 2 different crimes. Well, poll is a weird question, 2 different crimes. Let me go look at that then. Hold up. I'm trying to remember the way I worded this poll. 2 different crimes. Damn, I almost want to watch this video now, though. Oh, hell no.
Breaking news tonight. Murdered Maddie Soto's mom says she feared a Woody Allen situation.
Okay. Oh,
really? Yet she continued to allow her then Twitter.
Is that right? Nancy's talking her shiznit. Okay, Nancy, I might have to listen to this. Nancy. Go over here, click that, boom, boom, boom. Here we are. Talk to me nice.
Breaking news tonight. Murdered Maddie Soto's mom says she feared a Woody Allen situation. Really?
Woody Allen situation. All right, it's lagging already. Nope. The sloth, Nancy, your wife. I'm the same. I'll be over in the channel till my eyes close anyways. It was a great live. You'll get it fixed. Yeah, no. It's doing it again. I want to watch this, but hey, look. We'll figure this all out. Frustrating, but maybe it's something in the network adapter settings, 5G. Maybe I need to turn on dual. Who knows? Yes, that is a new PayPal, by the way. Just so everybody who knows, let's go ahead and just go over and get it out the way so you guys know what is up there. Real quick, I meant to tell, I think I told all the mods, right? Because I don't like to really touch up on that, but I'm going to anyways. just to fill some of you guys in, so you said, is that a new PayPal? Yes, absolutely, 100% is a new PayPal. It is mine. It is connected to that. But let me go over to here and clock in. That way I can just show you or tell you exactly, because I've added a few in here, okay? And so I added the Cash App's good. I fixed it. Somebody, and I got to get this out because somebody sent the Cash App to the Cash App that was hacked of mine. And when you sent that Cash App to the Cash App that was hacked of mine, you sent $150 over there. So they're, enjoying that money, whoever, or enjoying it. I guess Cash App says I owe them, so they took it. But literally, when all that stuff had went down, like I said, they ciphered Bitcoin out of my account, robbed my Cash App. And you've heard all the different stories about all that crazy shit that was going on. You said, I just wanted to say goodnight, T-REV. I enjoy listening to you and reading everyone's comments, but this old lady needs to get some sleep. Thank you, best 5 GKs. I appreciate you. Thank you for joining us tonight. Love and light to you. Lock your doors, stay vigilant, and can't wait to see you again. And hopefully next time it's on a faster computer to where we can take phone calls and do a bunch of stuff. But I mean, we're at the point where I can't even open the phone call program or else we start lagging. So yeah, that's a problem. That's a problem. But we got that again. Cash App is working completely fixed. I'm getting this out there because some people have been asking. Chime is added on there, I believe. What else is there? PayPal is definitely new. What about Dave? There was another one like a Dave or something like that, right? I believe it's Dave. Okay. The reason why, all right, so I put it up. I was getting it. I've been being told a lot. You need to go ahead and tell people though here though, because YouTube takes 50%. No, YouTube takes 50% of the ad revenue. Okay. 50% of the ad revenue. They take 30% of super chats. It is what it is. It is what it is. And that's exactly why I don't really care. I don't usually even tell people to, oh, go over here and put this in here, put this money in here so I get 100%. I don't care. That's how much I don't care. When have I ever said that? I already knew that they took 50% of the ad revenue, and I also knew that they took the 30. But people keep telling me that I need to put it out there that you get 100% of your profits when they send it to there. And I'm like, this is how much uncomfortable I'm sitting there. I had an argument with Michaela. I'm like, that's not what the fuck I get on there for, though. I don't get on here to tell people to, oh yeah, donate here and I'll get 100% and this, that, and the third. And it's just I don't like that. I don't like making my shows about money. I don't like making anything like that. Yeah, as long as my bills are paid, I don't give a shit what I have after that. It can go towards homeless and shelters and all that other shit. I don't care. That's how I'm not a material person. In case, all I need is enough to run my stream and I'm good to go. I'm happy. That'd be like me driving a Dodge Viper. That's like somebody going out and driving a Viper. Me on a stream where my stream is running perfectly fine and I'm able to put on everything that I want to so flawlessly. That's a good day to me. That's the best day of my life. How about that? Real shit. Real shiznit. Let me change some of these timers, though. I see some of these timers are going off at the same time, like this like button one. Let's turn that up to 24 minutes. Spread these around a little bit. 30 minutes on the album merch, 55. Damn, I got to spread this out way more. Zell. Okay, so there was Zell in there. Forgot about that. Zell. Trying to remember what else I added. So Zelle, Venmo, PayPal, Chime, Cash App. All of those are all the ones that are in there now are working. That's from what was updated. What else is there? Is there something else? Just let me make sure. I think it was Dave, to be honest with you. Does anybody know what Dave is? Somebody told me to make a Dave, and I'm like, what do you mean make a Dave? And then I made it, and I'm like, okay, I've never heard of this. Like, what the hell is a Dave? You know? Give me 1 second. Log out of that. I think I might have put that on the other one on accident or something. I shot the sheriff. Okay. Now I'm on this one. Second channel. Yeah, there it is. Dave. I see it. So it was Dave. I've never heard of it until that person had told me about it. Like, you have Dave? I'm like, what the hell is a Dave? Am I that much behind times to where we don't, you know what I mean? Like, to where I don't know what the hell a Dave is? Oh, man. All right, let me exit that there. I didn't have Dave, I guess, on this one. I guess I put it on the wrong one. $17. Okay. Log out. Well, I should be VA out. T-REV's in there grifting, talking about Cash App, Chime, and all these other different things after he was hassled by his whole entire fucking team to just say a fucking word about it. Oh my God. And he did it. He came out and said it. He's a fucking grifter. Don't send him $1. I'm telling y'all, don't send him $1. Nope. Don't do it. Yep, that'll be the type of shit you be hearing. Can you believe that stuff he did on the Maddie Soto case? That he had some guy fake call in that turned his back on his friend after he trolled him the whole entire time like a fucking idiot. Like, people are dumb. I think it's funny. I laugh at it now. New timer. All right, so here it is. Dave, whatever. Who asked me? I'm trying to remember who asked me that too. Because it makes me think of that dude that trolled us on the show, which I feel like he did troll us. The Sigma Chi Dave, the one that worked with the Sigma Chi members. Yeah, that person. I can't see comments. Give me 1 second. And I'll be able to see them in 2 seconds. We're good to go. All right. There. Update. We're good. New timer. What? Oh. All right, so 9 minutes, 20 minutes, 5 minutes, 24 minutes, 11 minutes, 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 5 minutes, 55 minutes. Patreon, which I'm working on. Socials. I think for Patreon, that's gonna be specifically for people who want like really sentimental type sessions within, and that sounds crazy, pause, chill. But seriously, sentimental type sessions where you guys have certain requests. But I don't know what I want to do with that yet. I'm going to make sure that that's something that we're able to, because I want the Patreon. I want all these different things. If people are going to show support on their own like they have been in the past, then I'm going to make sure that these contributions go into the Voice for the Voiceless business account. 50% at least of profits of everything that I get, 50% of me of what I have goes into the Voice for the Voiceless nonprofit organization so that we can give back to these families and do things as rewards and are able to even get interviews and do other things for us to continue to help and push forward and, make a difference. And not only that, sometimes take some of that and be able to go in front of somebody big to where we can make a difference, where we can go to some type of seminar or maybe meet up with some people for law to try to get some laws changed or, things of that nature. That's what I'm looking to do with that. I'm telling you. So, it takes it all. You said it all takes time. You'll get there. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. I'm determined. CD? Man, I can't. The only place I have them right here, and the computer is sitting on a whole entire box full of these Voice for the Voiceless, and the rapper, brand new, has a new song from the new album coming out on it too. But yeah, I still have them right here. I just don't. Some people were ordering them through chat. You can't order them through chat because first of all, I don't get that. And I know I tried to explain the green eyes earlier, and I don't like really getting into that either. I don't want people to know, like, sir, I don't know. I'm weird about that. If I'm going through some shit, I don't want people to know I'm going through nothing. That's just that. It's as simple as that. You know how some people be going through shit and they be stressing about if their bills are paid, if they're going to pay, if this water bill's paid or that's paid. I don't come on here. I'm not about to come on here and fill up people's ears with shit that I'm not on here to do. So I'm just not doing it. You know what I mean? I'm not going to. Never will I ever get up here and go, oh my God, I'm about to lose my home. I'm about to do this. If it happens, it happens. And you're not going to hear me say one word about it. Straight up, because I don't like to do that. Nobody wants to hear no bitchy, whiny ass person come up on here talking about, yeah, I'm covering the case, but I'm about to lose my house. I'm about to do this. Like, no, you don't come up. Then don't even go live then. You should be working somewhere else then if you ain't doing that. Exactly. Nobody wants to hear that shit. Man. Damn. Goodness gracious. That was wild. Okay. You said, what's the other channel called? Hold up. Let me get it. Cause I'm about to set up I'm making a thumbnail for it. I don't know who's coming over there, but I'm going to go over there and bump some music in a minute. Check out something, a couple reactions or something. And then I'll chop it up and share them out or something, you know? But let me go ahead and hit this. You said the other channel. The other channel is. Okay. You could probably just look up T-REV 757 music, but it's going to take you to where you end up bumping back into this one, which I get it. I need to go here. No, damn. Why can't I find it? That's weird. I can't even find my own new channel. All right, so just type in T-REV 757 paranormal and you're gonna find it. But I'm gonna send it to you right now. Give me 1 second. Boom, boom, and then you go to here, right? And there she is, right there. You said, seems like I was just responded to Angela Noah's mom. I got you, my friend. You said, did you happen to see how many Austin suites are on PayPal? I'm the only Austin suite. What you talking about? And if those are that might be someone trying to steal my identity or some shit. I'm the one and only. You know what I mean? Thank you. It's seriously one of my favorites. We're about to go over to. I'm gonna play this ending here, right? And then I'm gonna go over to here, and we're gonna go live. I'm gonna go on the second channel because I'm awake. I just don't want to continue lagging over here. Plus, it's late. I got on too late. I need to start doing my earlier lives, at least starting by 5:30 to 6 in the afternoon. Like that's how we were on it before. That's where I'd like to be. Get off around this time, then be able to go to the second channel and do another live. That's how we had it, to be honest with you. Our days would be starting anywhere between 1 p.m. and 6. That's how it always was. So that's what I want to kind of get back on, but we'll get there once we get everything right. We'll get there once we get everything right. But shout out to y'all. Make sure you hit the like button, stick around, hit the comment, drop a comment. That's how it helps. This is how we get out the algorithm. You got to hit that like button. You got to share it on all platforms. This is the type of stuff that helps bust out of it. But because people mass reported this channel over some fake ass fucking bullshit lies. But you know what? I'm going to show people how you beat the switch. So people as they're counting me losing subscribers and going backwards, I'm going to show them how to quadruple it and come back up. You know, I know it takes hard work, dedication, but I'm going to do it. And mark my words. Mark my words. It's on. We're getting it done, baby. But yes, smash that. I'm about to head over there here in a second. And I'm gonna run a couple songs here before we go over there. You know, a few of our tunes when it comes to our messages and things. Because this song right here, you already know what time it is when I play this one. Let's go and run it. It coincides with everything. So 1, 2, 3. Here we are. Let's remove that. And then let's take it down here. And let's go to, wow, yeah, this right here. Hold on. Here it is. Lord, I want to thank you for bringing me and the Rev Gang family here together tonight. And I'm sorry that I didn't even bust out and say the prayer like I said I was going to start doing here at the beginning. But Lord, I'm here talking to you now, and I appreciate you being by my side and guiding me and getting my mind back right after how frustrated I was earlier. I almost didn't even want to go live, Lord, but you kept reminding me what purpose, why I'm meant to do it. And again, I know that I shouldn't, take things for granted. I should be okay with what I have now because some people don't have it all. And Lord, you know what? That's the truth. I'm blessed to have everything that I have right now. I'm blessed that I'm even able to look these things up. Thank you for putting me in position to be able to have these things to do this. I know I may be acting spoiled in some way, but I just want to be able to give back at that purpose and that path that you put me on, Lord. And I appreciate you putting me on this path because no matter what anyone says about me, at the end of the day, I know what my path is. I know I'm here to help people, and I know that I'm here to give people a voice. And I also know that others feel the same exact way and want to do the same exact thing alongside me. I don't want to just lead people. I want to continue to work with leaders, people who want to make a change in this world, to make a difference in these laws. Lord, I know that nothing will ever be perfect. I know it won't. But the day that you answered me, it was a bit after 2019. Then you just kept sending me signs, Lord, of showing me you were there. As each thing and everything that I went through, whether it was the cancer situation, whether it was when COVID-19 happened, you kept showing me signs that you were in my life. And Lord, you had led me down this path of maturity. And you've brought so many wonderful people into my life that I'll never take for granted and that I'll always be here for. So I want to thank you for having these folks, these wonderful people who I see constantly, and I see a lot of familiar faces who were here tonight, and they may not be here now, and they may hear this later. They may be listening to me right now. But Lord, I do want to say I know you sent them because I feel it. I want you to protect these people because I do feel like they are my family. I do feel that way. They call us a cult. I don't call us a cult, Lord. I call us a family because those are my brothers. Those are my sisters, mothers, grandmas, aunts, that's family. White, black, Mexican, it don't matter what color you are. We're all bleed the same. And Lord, I appreciate you for always sending someone a daily. For some reason, God, you've been showing me that I needed to be lifted up daily. I get these messages from a few different people, and it's like you send them. But hey, that's just the signs that I'm picking up on. So before I just keep going and praying and jibber jabbing on this prayer about all the things that I'm noticing about you, Lord, reflecting and showing your hand, I can see it. I feel your presence, and I'll never question it again. In the name of thy son, Jesus Christ, amen. Love you guys. Let's get to it. Be over there. In fact, Jesus said, you know what? I need to hear my peace, Rev. He said, you know what? I need to hear my peace. Because you know what? We need your peace. In fact, we just entered this in a tournament too. I entered this song, My Piece, Voice for the Voice, and it is on the bonus copy, but it's gonna go on the other album actually because I'm gonna go to an actual another studio and record it. But I did put it on here. Okay, My Piece is on these albums, these hard copy Voice for the Voiceless albums. I only put it on the hard copies. It's not on the digital versions on iTunes. But anybody who wants to go rip the Voice for the Voiceless album, you do not have to buy it. Go steal it off YouTube. You have my permission. I don't care. Go yank it. But My Piece ain't on there. It's on my YouTube channel. But it's next time when you hear it on the actual my next album that's dropping, it's gonna be a whole polish to it than what it is. Because you got to remember, I'm an engineer to somewhat, but I'm not the best engineer. I mix and master and do everything on my own. So,
yeah, man, you know, I've been waking up these last couple days and just not feeling like myself. Feeling deep down with this depression in my mental health. You know, I know we all feel that way. I've talked to a lot of people in the Rev gang and I know they feel like that too. And that's why a lot of us relate. You know, we felt that pain. We wake up every day and stand up for those who feel it also. This is more than a movement. I really love this shit. I put my heart and soul into it too. Look, man, let's get to it. Wake up every day, going through depression. Learned another lesson as I count my blessings. Rise above the pain, make a new impression. Backs turn on me for the fame, casting shadows of doubt every time that you speak on my name. But I won't be a stepping stone for the clout or the fame. When the truth comes to light, the face will burn out in a shame. I'll keep rising above while they stay stuck in the game. Turning every light of fuel for my flame. Never flaunting my wealth, but still played in the game. Boy, gave from my heart just to get stabbed in my back. Now I'm treated like an enemy, cause loyalty they lack. Jealous of my rise, envious of my path. While they plot and scheme, I keep my goals intact. The envy fuels my drive, ignites my inner wrath. Facing all odds, I'll never let them pass. Bringing light to the lost, the ones we need to find. Families torn apart, left broken behind. System felon kids who vanish in the night. We'll keep raising our voice until we make it right. Voice of the voiceless, echoes in the dark, shining through the shadows, igniting every spark. Together we'll stand strong, never back down. Fighting for justice until the lost is found. Haters throw the shade, they try to drag me down, but I rise above the lies and wear my strength like a crown. The whispers feel my fire, but can't dim my glow. Every step I take forward leaves them stuck at the dope. Innocent lives lost, kids gone without a trace. We fight for justice every day to bring light to the case. Too many tears shed, too many hearts torn apart, and we won't rest till we bring peace to every heart. You don't need anyone to pave your way. You've got the strength to rise and slay. Let's do it. Remember, success is in your hands, and the love from your true ones is all you need to stand. That's a fact. When the world tries to bring you down, just look around and wear your crown. You've got the fire, the drive, the spark to light up your night. Look, stay ahead of the fate. Keep your balance up straight. Don't let a sucker in your circle that just turns to a snake. I remember when you were here but couldn't look me in the face. If you want what I got, you gotta really feel the pain, boy. It takes commitment. You really gotta love what you pitch. This ain't a job to me. I wake up and really live this. I feel the pain from these victims. That's why I stay to myself, cause all they want is your wealth. They see you getting money, then they start to want it themselves. That's not what it's about. You're thinking of clout while the mission's making a change for the...
Boy, I'm telling you, I was talking to that boy on that verse, dog. That was to that lion ass snake bitch. Sorry, Jesus. But it was to that line. I said, stay ahead of the fate. Keep your balance up straight. Don't let a sucker in your circle that just turns to a snake. I remember when you were here and you couldn't look me in my face. If you want what I got, you got to really feel the pain, boy. It takes commitment. You really got to love what you're pitching. This ain't a job to me. I wake up and really live this. I feel the pain from these victims. That's why I stay to myself, because all they want is your wealth. They see you getting money, then they start to want it themselves. I said, that's not what it's about. You're thinking of clout while the mission's making a change for the families losing a mouth. That's the fucking point, idiots. Like, see, that's what they don't get. See, they're thinking about that clout shit. And that's why I was talking to him on that shit. We might need to spin that bad boy. We gotta run this back, man. Where the hell we find this at? This is a
I've been
banger.
waking up these last couple days and just not feeling like
This is some
myself.
real shit. Oh yeah.
Feeling deep down with this depression in my mental health. You know, I know we all feel that way. I've talked to a lot of people in the Rev gang, and I know they feel like that too. And that's why a lot of us relate. You know, we felt that pain. Oh shit! We wake up every day and stand up for those who feel it also.
Damn,
This is more
son,
than a
where'd you
movement.
find this?
I really love this shit. I put my heart and soul into it too. Look, man, let's get to it. Wake up every day, going through depression. Learned another lesson as I count my blessings. Rise above the pain, make a new impression. Backs turn on me for the fame, casting shadows of doubt every time that you speak on my name. But I won't be a stepping stone for the clout or the fame. When the truth comes to light, the face will burn out in a shame. I'll keep rising above while they stay stuck in the game. Turning every light of fuel for my flame. Never flaunting my wealth, but still played in the game. Boy, gave from my heart just to get stabbed in my back. Now I'm treated like an enemy, cause loyalty they lack. Jealous of my rise, envious of my path. While they plot and scheme, I keep my goals intact. The envy fuels my drive, ignites my inner wrath. Facing all odds, I'll never let them pass. Bringing light to the lost, the ones we need to find. Families torn apart, left broken behind. Distant felon kids who vanish in the night. We'll keep raising our voice until we make it right.
Let that man cook.
Echoes in the dark, shining through the shadows, igniting every spark. Together we'll stand strong, never back down. Fighting for justice until the lost is found. Haters know the shame, they try to drag me down, but I rise above the lines and wear my strength like a crown. The whispers feel my fire, look at him, my glow. Every step I take forward leaves them stuck at the dope. Innocent lives lost, kids gone without a trace. We fight for justice every day to bring light to the case. Too many tears shed, too many hearts torn apart, and we won't rest till we bring peace to every heart. You don't need anyone to pave your way. You've got the strength to rise and slay. Let's do it. Remember, success is in your hands, and the love from your true ones is all you need to stand. That's a fact. When the world tries to bring you down, just look around and wear your crown. You've got the fire, the drive, the spark to light up your night. Look, stay ahead of the fate. Keep your balance up straight. Don't let a sucker in your circle that is turned to a snake. I remember when you were here but couldn't look me in the face. If you want what I got, you gotta really feel the pain, boy. It takes commitment. You really gotta love what you're pitching. This ain't a job to me. I wake up and really live this. I feel the pain from these victims. That's why I stay to myself, cause all they want is your wealth. They see you getting money, then they start to want it themselves. That's not what it's about. You're thinking of clout, while the mission's making a change for the families losing a mouth. I used to be the person with no voice. It was like I was silence from the start, really with no choice. And if I could go back, I would hug my mom and help everyone off drugs so nothing would go wrong. We were failed by the system, voices never mentioned. People doing dope, dying in my kitchen. CPS at the door, cause somebody called the system. What you know about failing with a family with no vision? Grew up in the hood, never knew what love was. Always waiting for my dad by the window like a bus. I evolved into me and found out what love was. I ain't letting off the brakes until God picks me up. Boy, I'm parking on these haters, staying in my path. I jumped on the mower cause I had to cut the grass. Every time I see you hate, it makes me wanna laugh, cause you're jealous of my grind and try to emulate my craft. All of you are weak, fucking bullies of the weak. Waking up every day, trying to walk us like we're sheep. I got my eyes open so I close them when you speak, cause you really don't exist if you're something I don't see. To my people standing tall, don't ever lose sight. Keep pushing through the darkness until you reach the light. Don't let the haters be your downfall. Rise above their game. You got the power within.
Power within. Make them remember your name. We fight for the voiceless. You know what I mean? That's my shit right there, boy. What are you talking about? I said, whoa. And this is the joint too. Right here.
All I can say is thank you.
He goes by T-REV, so we'll call him that as well. And he joins us now.
Voiceless people get killed for other stupid choices. Standing up for the families that took a loss. This is something that we find important. Rep game strong, chest up. Little homie, keep your head up. You can be whatever you want. Get rid of the fake and it will lead up. All my life I strive for greatness. I manifested my time with patience. People try to copy us, but respect is earned. It's not an obligation. I love the fam and they love me back, and that's why I always have it back. So I give a voice to those people who were never given a chance for them slimy cats. When you come here, you ain't a number to me. I really take time to read what I see. Don't forget to lock your doors, cause there's danger all up in these streets. Y'all really put life into the air that I breathe. I really am thankful for all of my peeps.
Loyalty means a lot to me, so this is a special thank you for me. All right, we're about to head over there, y'all. I appreciate you guys. Again, love you. Smash that like button. If you're still here, drop a comment as soon as I end this. It helps the algorithm. It helps push it. Drop your thoughts about the case. Put your thoughts about the case in it. Madeline Soto, I want to hear what your thoughts are in these comments as we're in.
Let that man cook.
You over in the second channel. I'm about to go do me a little late night music podcast, jump into a couple songs or something. Shit, you never know. I might end up recording one. You never know. I'm just, I'm feeling that way right now. I need to go over there and vibe, relax my mind, turn it off for a little bit, see the folks who, come, and the folks who not. I'll see you tomorrow. Love you. Lotus, shout out to you. Thank you, Shannon. I appreciate you. Love you, my friend. Trey, same with you. Rue, Brian, I'll see you in a minute. I'll definitely check those. Give me 1 second. I got you. And I'm setting up now.